Hey, yo, it's me, Pops Van Marmalade, and you're watching the Comics-Related Madness Network. Huh? So come get some. CromCon. CromCon.
And now for something completely different.
I'ma get it, you know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it, you know I be on a what? Yeah, it's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving it, so all you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, good stuff. Since you put that up there, I had to give you something to look at. There you go. And no, it's not Doc Blakely, because, I don't know, power's out over there or something. Today's topic is going to be, since I'm out here by myself winging this because his co-hosts aren't here and he's not here, and I guess nobody communicated to each other what they were going to be doing today. So I'm doing this by myself. Kate, you can come join me. All right, I will put the link in your Twitter. I got left hanging. I got left hanging by what one person was told was going to be a pre-recorded show. What I was told was going to be a live. I set up a live show. So we're here live, baby. That's how this works.
Hey, Grandpa.
Hey, what, Junior? Sorry, Munchkin interruption. Merry Christmas. All right. Kate, I sent you the link if you want to join me, but I just decided that since I got left hanging, that I would choose what today's topic was going to be about. And what it's going to be about is communication. That's what we're going to talk about today because a while back I made a post about ego is the killer of all the great collaborations. Ego destroys them. Instead of people working together, one has to be the guy on top, and that ruins shit, right? Shit doesn't get done. Well, ego ain't the only problem with collaborations. Communication is key, yo. Communication is key. If you're not talking to each other and responding to each other in a timely manner, nothing is ever going to get done. Okay? Somebody has a deadline they got to meet, and they're talking to you, and you guys do. And then one person just quits responding. And the other guy who's got the deadline to meet starts freaking out. So he starts looking for other people to come help him out because he's got a deadline to meet, right? Okay, so lack of communication. People, if you agree to do something with somebody, respond to them in a timely manner. Get the shit done. Don't leave people hanging. I've been getting left hanging a lot lately, and all the big plans I had last year pretty much shit now because nobody communicates. All right? I tell everybody what I need, what we need to get done, what we have to do by this time to get it done. And everybody goes, whatever, we got plenty of time. And then when the time comes and I'm looking for somebody else to do it because you didn't, I don't want to hear shit. Okay? That's how this works. I'm trying to build something with people I can rely on that are going to do what they say they're going to do, like I do. Okay? If I don't have that on my team, I don't have a team. I got a bunch of individuals doing their own thing. That's fine. I'm not trying to stop anybody from doing their own thing. But if you agree to do something with us too, don't agree to it if you can't handle it. It's really simple. You know better than anybody what your time schedule will afford. Don't set yourself out there if you can't hang. All right? It just makes you look bad. It makes the guy who was counting on you look bad. It makes a whole bunch of people look bad because you just wouldn't communicate the actual facts. Hey, I can't get it done by then. Can I have another week? No, I'm going to blow dude off till the last fucking day. And then I'm going to act like I didn't know that was the deadline or some stupid shit. Man, you guys, you need to learn to communicate. You need to learn to communicate completely with everybody involved in what you're doing. Okay, that's why I have a Madness Network chat group. It's not for, hi, how you doing, everybody? Merry Christmas. It's for communicating what's going on with the network. And if you need a backup or if you have something going wrong or you need some help, you go to that chat and you say, hey, yo, my show might not go down today because, and then somebody like me comes in and takes show over, handle show for you. Okay, but if nobody communicates nothing gets done. Okay, now luckily I seen a message yesterday from Doc saying his power went out, so I was ready to be here. I don't know what he said. Tanner said something about a pre-recorded show. I never heard nothing about a pre-recorded show, not a word. So communication between you two was crossed. Left me, the guy out here hanging, holding the bag. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here, guys? Okay, this ain't my show. I shouldn't even have to do anything but push buttons. All right. Hi, Kate. How you doing?
Good morning. It's 31 degrees here, and I'm wrapped in electric blankets. So I jumped on the roof this morning, and it's like I was just curious, what's the temp over your place?
Oh, it's below zero. It's below zero here.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah. Oh. We got snow out there. We got a husky that goes out usually stays out, plays in the snow. Today he's going out, coming right back in.
Yeah, Daisy.
You don't want nothing to do with that cold, okay?
Daisy was my chihuahua. It was it was very quick.
Yeah. It's like, and now Luna's always that way. She don't like the cold. She ain't got no fur on her legs. She goes out there, she comes right back in. But the Huskies usually go play.
Oh yeah.
You know, no playing today.
Right. Oh. No, I had a little frost on my windshield, and tonight we're even dropping more, supposedly, from what I'm hearing. I was like, oh no. So yeah, I bow down to everybody. It's like 31, and my feet are like ice in my hands. So I have like my electric throw that I'm like putting in and keeping, because I have no gloves.
See, that's yeah. It's all about being prepared, people. It doesn't matter what we're talking.
Well, I live in Florida. This doesn't happen. I remember last year it was hot. It didn't feel like Christmas last year.
What's up, Max? You wanna pop in? I sent you the link. Good stuff. I'll send you the link too. Oh, you gotta go, family. Okay, go do
take
that.
Care.
Merry
Good
Christmas,
stuff.
bro.
Tell the missus I said hello. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're getting over that. She sounds a lot better, Mrs. Good Stuff.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her in a while. She pops in the chat every now and then, but I haven't talked to her in a while. Eagle Rider, what is up? How you doing, Rosetta? I hope everything's getting better for you. We did Stephen B's show last night in your slot. If you do feel like doing a show tonight in Stephen B's slot, you're more than welcome. You know, just switch them up. If you don't feel up to it yet, just let me know. We'll set it up for next week. I ain't tripping. I just like to know what's going on with my own freaking network. That's all.
How did you lose your voice? How did you lose your voice, Eagle? I know you were like coughing a little bit. Was it the marathon of shows you were doing? I remember you were like jumping from show to show, but.
Oh, Max.
What's up?
Oh, you know, it's all action, brother.
Yeah.
Max sent me a message last night. He's like, no game today? Max, I need you to run a game stream for me. What I need is I mean, I don't want to shut Chris's Madness Gaming Show down completely, because sometimes he can still do it. But I'd like to have something in that time slot every week, you know, something. So, I don't know.
Oh, snap, Eagle. Wow. How'd you injure your throat? Do you have Intel Pops?
Got a bad thrush and injured throat. I don't know exactly what. What's up, Paul? All you people with kids, go Christmas. Go Christmas with your kids. You don't have to watch us. You know? I'm just saying, from the thrush.
Ooh. Feel better, my friend.
Yeah.
Honey, what? I know you're doing your thing. You got this. But thoughts for you.
Oh man.
Well, you got your backup boy in here, so you don't need me. So I would jump up and say hello to you and Merry Christmas Eve. Hello, chat.
People say they injured their throat.
Say what?
People say they injured. I'm all like,
oh, you got to fix your mic, Max.
Oh yeah,
like, how'd that happen?
You got to fix your mic, Max. You're robot.
Why shit so choppy?
Yeah, it's all choppy. Exactly. No good. No good.
Honey, baby, honey.
So we don't have any of the normal stuff that you would get when you come to a doc show. You're not going to get your meme review. You're not going to get your moments in comic history or any of the stuff that you come here looking forward to. The snappy banter with Doc, none of that. Because I had no idea I was doing a show. No idea.
So we just change the topic and just talk about what's the weather in your area, in your state. Are you snowed in? Did your pipes freeze? I have a friend in Oklahoma that's in -7.
We got our own well, so I don't have to worry too much about that. You know, water comes pretty much straight into the house from on the ground. So, you know.
Right on.
Pipes aren't really a problem. Lots of other problems, but not the pipes. We had to completely weatherproof the house for this.
Oh.
Yeah, we had to put plastic over all the windows and everything because it's kind of an old house, and you know, there's lots of wind that whistles through window cracks and stuff. And,
oh yeah, I went through the hurricane. I heard the whistles.
yeah. So here, you don't so much hear them as you feel them.
Mm-hmm.
You walk by a door or a window and you feel that cold breeze. And okay, we got to do this window. You know, it's like cold air coming in.
Right on.
And now it's time to vacuum the living room. Yes. Froze the inside of the thick reinforced bomb box house. See?
Wow.
So, yeah,
girl.
I probably won't be out here for no 90 minutes with no content. I'm just not trying to do that. But I did want to talk about the communication issue because it's a big thing, people. If you got more than just you involved in what you're doing, communication is key. It's important. Don't blow each other off. Don't blow people off because they're going to get discouraged or they're going to go looking somewhere else for what they need. And then you're going to be like, what happened? Communicate with your people. Communicate with your team members. Communicate with each other on a regular basis. You know, respond to each other. When somebody says, hey, yo, this is happening, say, thumbs up. I heard you. I got it. I know what's going on. Don't ignore your team, your people. Don't ignore them.
Breathe, please. Breathe, Pops. Breathe. I'm here.
It was acting all spastic, so I had to reboot
it.
Yeah, that's better. Much better, Max.
There you
go. Sorry about the buzz in the background, but there's a vacuum running upstairs. So.
No problem. But I will jump out. You got your boy, and you take it away. It's your show. I'm going to try to keep warm here.
You're a co-host, not me.
No, I put in my temporary saying I can't do the show due to repairs because I got flooded. Either so, but I jumped on. You gave me the link, so I reported for duty.
Hey, at least one of you.
I'm just bundled up, and I don't want to show my face because y'all laugh at me because I'm just like whining because it's 31, but to me it's freaking cold. So, but there's much respect to all the people out there, all my friends. Minus 30 with a negative 70 wind chill. Oh my God, I bow down to you. I snuggle up to you. I will do anything. I just because my hands are ice popped, my feet are cold. I got socks on. So much respect. So I'm out of here. So you take care. Merry Christmas Eve, Pops. Love you. Love to chat. So
you bet.
Here we go. Light it up, Pops. Let's smoke.
Shall I?
Yes, let's do it. Light it up.
Just right.
So I'm gonna jump out here. I'm gonna load up, and then I'll be in the chat.
Right here in front of God and everybody. You ready, Max?
Yep. Let me get it ready.
There you go.
Gotta put stuff inside my bowl. Clean this out. Who's got birds?
Oh, you're hearing my birds.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
I mean, I know you're in Florida. I didn't know if there was like birds down there hanging out or if it's too cold for them too.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Well, it's 7 o'clock this morning. I got attacked by alien ducks. So, so anyway.
You got attacked by what?
Alien ducks again.
All right.
I dropped my video this morning. No, I did a nighttime stream of the Falcon X going up, and I heard this weird noise, and you can hear it in you see the rocket, the fire from the engines, whatever. And then next thing I know, I hear the sound again, and I turn on my flashlight, and there's these 3 ducks, and the title is called "I'm Being Attacked." So you have to kind of watch the first one, and then you'll get my latest one I just dropped this morning for laugh and giggles. But yeah. But with that, I salute you, and we'll join you in chat. Fired up. Love you. Take care, Max.
Max got a better hit than I did, you know. Whoa, yeah. So anyway, I just got a little message from Doc. He says the internet's still down, but he's going to try from his phone in about 20 minutes or so. So we might get a Doc appearance if I'm still out here 20 minutes from now. So Max, that thing we were talking about funding,
Yeah.
we need to do that.
Okay.
Let's just count on doing it ourselves. You know.
All right.
Not count on nobody else, just count on doing it ourselves, because
Well, you'll have to run the campaign because all my campaigns, they're all filled up.
yeah, I'm not worried about that. I might need some help building it, wording it correctly, making it all look fucking legit, how we're going to separate the tiers. I don't know. I was thinking about, like, I don't know. We'll talk later about different, you know, how we can maybe add some tier thrill to it or whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't want it to come across like a beg, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we are building something that's going to be awesome.
Myself in Doc's spot.
Say what? Oh, you need a red shirt, Max. You got to turn to the side. There you go. I got a picture of RJ doing that over me. I got a picture of RJ's head doing that over me. Where I point. Got RJ's head there. And yes, Kate is back in the chat. Like I said, it's, you know, what do you think, Max, when it comes to communication?
About what? Communication
just
for what?
In general, when it comes to trying to get shit done, how important is communication?
That's of the utmost importance. I mean, if you can't communicate with your team, then you can't get the product out that you need done.
Exactly. And when you do communicate, when you communicate to the team and only a few of them respond, then you don't know if the message got out, right? So now you have to drop the message again 3 days later, and you just put yourself 3 days farther behind.
That's true.
You know, it's like
everybody needs to be a part of the communication. I mean, when you put something out, everyone needs to be like, "Yeah, I got it."
All it takes is a thumbs up, right? Let me know you got the message. It's that simple. Then if you have a comment or a suggestion or something that goes along with it, you add that. But if you don't have anything to add, at least acknowledge that you got the message. It's important, you guys. It really is. It just, you know, it lets the guy know that everybody's on the same page. The guy doesn't have to come back 3 days later and make sure everybody's on the same page. You know, this stuff is so important, especially when you're talking about business and making money.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody ain't on the same page, ain't nobody gonna make no fucking money.
No.
Nobody. You know, it's really simple. I mean, the same shit with my campaign. You know, people weren't on the same page. People thought we were trying to make money, which is not what we were trying to do. Things were overpriced. I was saying that ain't what we're trying to do, but the communication wasn't there. People weren't listening. You see what I'm saying? They weren't. There was, yo, you gotta have that.
Which campaign is this?
The Cromniverse.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they got put out as a $30 book. It was supposed to get put out as a $20 book. Okay, I lost sales because somebody didn't understand what we were going for.
Yeah.
It was an anthology of a whole bunch of noobs, and we were just trying to get the books in hands. We weren't trying to make any money. But the guy running the campaign wasn't hearing that. The guy running the campaign wanted to make money. Thought we were trying to make money, and priced us out of fucking being able to fund.
So that sucks.
You know, and the other part of it was my fault. Okay, I thought we were going to need a lot more books, so our funding goal was high. Okay, that part was my fault. I thought we were going to need more books, but if they were priced right, we would have needed more books. That's the whole problem. That's the point. You see what I'm saying? So communication killed that campaign. Lack of communication was the biggest dagger in the back of my own campaign.
Are you going to run it again?
I think it's going to get broken down. You know, I mean, well, who knows now? I don't know, Max, because of lack of communication.
Yeah.
You know, I can't even figure. I only know a couple people who actually got their shit done that I can actually put in a book. So, you know, some people still waiting on a colorist. Some people seem to think the January 1st deadline is going to go by and they're still going to be able to be in 6 months down the road. That's not how it's going to be. That January 1st deadline is a January 1st deadline, and anything I don't have ain't going in the first book.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. You
That's
know.
pretty much the way it's got to be.
So
that's what a deadline is for.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it's like it's not like they have not had plenty of time to get it done now if they want to be involved. Yeah. I don't even want to hear any excuses or anything about, oh, I didn't know, or and then no, that shit should have been done before the campaign was over.
Yeah.
So anybody got excuses now? I just don't really give a shit anymore. If you want to be part of it, you'll have your story ready. That's really simple.
For sure.
Well, look, Glenn. See, I know Glenn's got his done. Look, he met his deadline. Has parts 2 and 3 done.
There you go.
I'm just gonna give Glenn a book of his own. Fuck it. You know, it's like you either do it or you don't, but you don't come in at the end and go, I didn't have time. I didn't know. I didn't look. If you got a story done, you got all this done, and you don't have a colorist, and you're not telling me, hey, I need a colorist, I can't help you. Find your own. It's like, I know people that do all the different things.
Yep. I mean, you can find,
more than
willing. A colorist.
Yeah, it's like I know people that are more than willing to help out to get him to be involved in this, but everybody, yeah, the first one didn't happen, so it's never going to happen. Yeah. It's not going to happen with some of those people. That don't mean it ain't going to happen. There he is. There she is, saying hi to Glenn. Yep. So what's up with you, Glenn?
Damn. Should make my head hot. All sweaty.
Whoa, sweaty. You just got a good one? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it made my head hot.
I know a good one. Oh, dude. I might have to chase what you got going on. Let's see. Jar A, jar B, jar C. What's it gonna be? Oh. Okay.
So you guys got dispensaries in New York yet?
New York?
Yeah, I mean, you're in Michigan, but I mean, have you heard about any dispensaries in New York?
I don't know
They
nothing about
decriminalized it. I heard they decriminalized it, so I didn't know if they were putting dispensaries up or what they were doing.
Well, now decriminalize it doesn't mean that they've got all the regulation laws in place and shit. It just they're getting ready to is the way I look at it. If they decriminalized it, then they're some people are greasing the right palms finally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did I say that out loud? I meant it too, because that's the way our government runs. For those of you who ain't paying attention. Fuck.
It's like they had that how a bill becomes a law, and they changed it to show to people paying people off.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is, dude. The absolute one thing in government that needs to go away. Well, there's two things in government that need to go away. That would fix a lot. Term limits and lobbyists.
Yeah, if we got term limits, that'd be good.
Term limits would be really good, and getting rid of lobbyists would be really good, and our government might work the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Might. I'm sure somebody else will find another way to scam it, but...
Oh, yeah, there's always a way to scam the government.
That's two big things wrong with our government right now. Motherfuckers make career politicians,
Then they go be lobbyists.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. They go become lobbyists after they're politicians. Hi, Sophia. Nice hat. Look at that.
Hey. Critical blast.
You smashed the critical blast hat. That's RJ's hat. RJ. The guy who runs Critical Blast, he sent me that hat. Yeah. And say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry almost Christmas.
Merry.
Yeah, it's not Christmas yet. It's Christmas Eve.
So you moved that hat, and all that other stuff just fell down over there. She just killed my hat Jenga. My hat tower just collapsed over there. Just leave it be, or everything else is going to fall too. Just leave it be.
I tried getting that blue hat, but I couldn't.
Yeah, don't mess with the hats. So what can we do for you? Oh, clown nose time?
Yeah.
You'd make a good clown nose.
You need a clown nose.
I need one?
Yep.
Oh, let me just fix that. There we go.
Now you both look like Muppets.
Oh, Glenn said hi. Say hi, Glenn.
Hi.
Well, we live in a clown world. What's the difference, right?
Yeah, exactly.
My nose fell off.
So I didn't know. I thought hers said clown world to start with.
No, it says help coming.
Yep.
Huh. I got those from those come in the Bushy Boost Circus package.
Oh, okay.
From Paul Gomez,
Yep.
That guy right there. Yeah. See, we even advertise your clown noses, dude. So next weekend we got CromCon Europe. Glenn gonna be there.
So how many
I know a few people are going to be there. I don't know who all is going to be there, but everybody's invited. Everybody in Europe that wants to come out and say hi during the day next Saturday, you're more than welcome.
You're going to Europe?
No, I'm not going to Europe. I'm going to do a show for the people in Europe. Remember? We've done it before. This will be the third time.
You've been to Cincinnati?
Yeah, I've been to Cincinnati. That's not a big deal.
I've been there to see Fiona the Hippo.
You went there to see what?
Fiona the Hippo.
Fiona the Hippo.
When I came back from Virginia.
Yeah. So there's a zoo in Cincinnati. Is that what you're saying?
And Fiona's mom just had a baby boy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, a little bit ago.
So you keep track of Fiona the hippo, huh?
I have a necklace.
Mm. Right. Can you go watch Fiona the hippo online?
I don't know.
Here, I bet you could go type in Cincinnati Zoo,
Fiona the hippo.
Fiona the hippo, and they might have a camera in there where you can actually see Fiona the hippo.
She's a popular hippo.
See?
Yeah, I don't know which zoo it is, but they've got some
Cincinnati
sea
Zoo.
otters.
Uh-oh, Mrs.
got
Good
some-
Stuff. Mrs. Good Stuff. Do you live in Cincinnati or Cleveland? I can't remember. Cleveland, right? But yes,
There's some sea otters that are on Twitch, and they get like a lot of viewers, like hundreds of viewers.
there is a chicken coop on YouTube that gets they throw money at the dude. He gets super chats. 10 million animals. I went to the zoo in New York. Those are the human animal. They don't count. Don't count. Everything for your stream on Rebrand. Yeah, no. Thanks, but no. We like to build an actual fan base of people who want to watch.
Yeah.
Not, we're not buying nothing. No. Only joking, New Yorkers. Coking. Only coking.
Cocking.
Don't start messing with stuff. Oh, that's yours. You can mess with that. Gotta be careful with her. Some of the stuff around here is hers, and she knows it, so she messes with it. Huh.
My squirrel baby.
Your squirrel baby.
I gave it to you.
Okay.
Squirrel girl.
Yeah. See, she gives it to me because of Squirrel Girl, right?
Okay. I've
I don't know
never
why.
actually
It's
read
not like I'm a
Squirrel
fan of Squirrel Girl, but
I've never read it.
me neither.
I don't know what it is.
Squirrel Girl. You've seen Squirrel Girl on the shows.
Got a blanket.
And she's got a blankie. Look at that.
Mom made it when she was little.
Ah. So, what do you got going on, Max?
We got Mary Machine Gun issue 4 is coming to Kickstarter January 7th.
Tomorrow?
We've got the pre-launches up now.
Well, drop that link, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Let's go look at it. Let's
I'm
go
gonna
look at
clean
it.
my
Sign up.
room now.
Okay. Do a good job.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, wait.
Where's that
Hold on.
Christmas book?
Which Christmas book?
The night before Christmas one.
Oh, geez. You're going to have to let me look. I don't know where it is right now, man. You're going to have to wait till I'm off the show.
Okay.
In a room full of books, where's that book?
Where's the specific book I'm looking for?
I have no idea where that book is, Sophia. I'm going to have to find it. Damn. Probably is the only Christmas book in the house. Pretty much every book in the house is probably down here.
All right, I got it in the chat and the private chat.
All right, let me pull this dude up. Let me see what we got. Notify me. Log in. All that dumb shit. Yeah. All right. Now you
This
have
is book 4. This is book 4. It is the end of the first miniseries for Mary Machine Gun. It's the end of the Mary Machine Gun miniseries.
So it's the first story arc comes to an end here?
Yep.
All right.
40 pages long. It's 40 pages of story. So It's a lot to get through, but it's a quick read.
It's the weed, Glenn. It's the weed, bro.
Yeah, it is the weed.
I'm telling you, it's the weed. And it's not coughing in a bad way. It's coughing in a good way. That coating of resin, that's COVID protection.
Yep. I never got COVID.
Me neither.
Of course, I don't leave the house.
Man, look, and Lucifer keeps posting himself, posting the tests. He tested positive again, I told him, I said, you quit taking them tests and you just have a bad cold, right? Quit taking them stupid tests. I don't know. I'm of the opinion that the whole world got scammed on that one. So
yeah, it could easily be just a flu. I mean, there's some people that got sick for real. I mean, like Randy. Randy got sick. He was in the hospital for months.
Yep, he got sick. Luke got sick. Oh, Rich, you guys are killing me over there.
I don't know.
The schedule is the same whether somebody does their show or not. Okay, we have a schedule for the madness for the network. Everybody has their times that they do their shows. Now, yeah, during the holidays, a couple people couldn't do shows. They sent me recorded episodes that still went in those time slots. Those time slots belong to those people. But all that open air, Rich, you can go do a show any fucking time you want during the open air, dude. But you always ask me or ask the chat, are there any shows going today? All you got to do is look at the schedule, dude. All you got to do is look. You'll see. Doc's show, he ain't here, but Doc's show is going on in that time slot. The rest of the day, there ain't nothing. And Stephen B did his show yesterday, so we got nothing for the rest of the day. You guys,
come on in, do your own show, Rich.
Everybody makes it so difficult. It's like, that's why I posted the schedule so that people don't have to ask me all the time. Okay? That's why the schedule's posted. You guys are killing me, man.
Did you pin that? Did you pin that?
Glenn, you can't even say that shit on YouTube, dude. I can't even show that or repeat it. Can't even say it. Did who lose power? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. No.
You need to pin the schedule to the top
It is.
The madness.
It's pinned to the top of the madness. It's like
is it?
It's okay. So CromCon Europe, and then
there it is. I see it.
It's there. It's been there since the day we started doing this. But I still got people in my inbox going, "Are there any shows today?" Come on, guys. I try to make it as easy as possible. I really do. I really, really, really do. And I can't really make it. I can't make it anymore. I can't do any more than that.
You got lots of stuff on Wednesdays for sure.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are fucking packed, man.
Yeah. Just taking a look here. It's definitely full up.
It's really simple. It's really simple. Oh man. If there's nothing on the schedule, then you can do a show. It's really simple. So,
we'll have to play a game or something, Pops, on
Wait.
Fridays.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Then we could always take because if Chris is doing it once every so often, we could always just play our game, and then
Yeah.
on the days that Chris can do it, we can just take a break and we can play a game with Chris.
I'm totally down, dude. I definitely want that time slot to remain, But I mean, I don't know. If we set up a D20, we might not be able to use that time slot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how long is the time slot even? Let me look it up. I was looking it up.
On Friday we got all the time we want.
Okay.
The only show on Friday is Rose's show at 7. So,
Well, there's another role-playing game show that starts at 2 p.m. It's a replay.
Oh, yeah, that's Fellowship of the D20.
Yeah.
But that's coming in from a different studio, so we can still do our thing here. There'd just be 2 things going at the same time on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And that's a replay of their show from, I think they do it on Sundays, and then I replay it on Fridays, so it's fresh for the people that want to jump in and watch on Sunday. They just saw the last episode, so they're ready for the next one on Sunday. That's why we set the replay up that way. And also, Michael Nunnally, that's his Fellowship D20. That's his crew.
Mm-hmm.
But, last night, tonight, and tomorrow night at 10 p.m., the Halloween at Christmas shows. I got all 3 episodes. We played the first one last night, second one's tonight, third one's tomorrow night. Just a little something to add to the flavor of the holiday.
Yeah. Have a little fun with it.
Yeah. So we played the first one last night. It was pretty good. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what the second one's all about. Just signed up, Max. Glenn's on board with you. So you just got a couple more,
Awesome. Share it out.
I don't know who he's talking to now. Stephen B. I don't know.
I can hear you typing on.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like someone falling down the stairs.
No, it's like everybody's like, oh, I was just trying to be considerate. And I'm like, the schedule doesn't change, guys. It doesn't change. You don't do a show during someone else's time slot. You look for the open spaces, and that's where you do the show. It's just not rocket science. Consideration has nothing. If you don't step on someone else's show, that's considerate. Thank you. There's lots of open spaces to do an impromptu show. Just look at the schedule, and even if that guy don't show up that day, don't do something in his spot without, talking to him. Not me, him, her. Talk to them. It's their time slot.
Yeah.
Okay? You come to me and you ask me, can I do it? Well, I don't know if they're going to be there or not, just like today with Doc. Okay? I can't give this time slot to somebody else today because Doc might not be here. It's Doc's spot. Okay? I came to help fill it in because I don't want dead air. So, but as far as just wanting to come out and do a show, Rich, just look at your schedule and pick a spot.
Do you like my little
Get
friend?
that stink bug out of my damn room. Go. I don't care. Get it out of my room. God.
Stink
All the way upstairs. That thing pisses in it. Ew, I don't want to smell that crap, man. Hate those things. Ah.
What is it? A toy of some sort?
No, it was an actual stink bug.
Oh.
Get that fucking thing out of my room, man.
Yeah, for real. Call a stink bug for a reason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So go sign up to Mary Machine Gun, yo. go sign up for the pre-order, or I mean the
Pre-launch.
mailing list thingamajiggied over there, so Max knows to let you know.
Yeah, we should be going live, I think, about noon your time on Saturday the 7th.
On Saturday the 7th. So right after Doc's show?
Yeah, probably.
You want to do it here, or are you doing it somewhere else?
I'm doing it over somewhere else.
All right. You can come over here afterwards if you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Or you can just come out and fuck with Doc ahead of time. Do a pre-launch. You know.
I like how Mary Machine Gun is spelled wrong in the URL.
Yeah, Goon. Machine Gun.
Machine Gun. It's German.
Machine Gun. But yeah, you guys know what's up. We try to keep the network up and running. We try to make sure there's something in every time slot where there's supposed to be something. You know, it's there's a lot of work involved. We want to build something bigger and better. We want to go to Roku. We don't want to have to play with all this dumb shit. We want to be able to just go over there and set this up right. You know,
sure.
The Madness Comic Network is not a YouTube. You know, I mean, yeah, we're on YouTube, but we're on Twitch and Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. We're not a Twitter show. We're not a Twitch show. We're not a Facebook show. You know, we try to cover everything, and our next mountain is Roku.
And when you get on Roku, you can do stuff like as long as you don't put it on YouTube, you could do trailer reviews and stuff like that, because they'd have to give you a DMCA from, say, Illumination would have to give you a DMCA, and then you take that down. Then you could do that, you know, and that's fine. You just take it down.
Well, see, I was looking at it like this. We got, like Doc's show. Okay. We come out, we do a little edited. Here's a couple little clips from Doc's show. We go to YouTube and we play, here's what's happening on Roku right now.
Yep.
And that's all we use YouTube for, is to advertise what's on the Roku network.
Yep.
You know, maybe use YouTube for CromCon.
Oh, yeah, of course. You want to use that for CromCon because it's a live streaming thing. Yeah. I mean, be able to jump people in there.
But see, all your previous episodes that you have, all that stuff will all be available on the Roku channel.
Yep.
You know, anything that you send Max to be added to the queue will be added to the queue. So under your show, like for Doc's show, this is what, the 17th episode?
Yep.
All 17 episodes going to be there. You can watch them from 1 to 17, just like if you was watching on Netflix. If you went to Netflix, binge watch everybody's different shows. Paul's show, Doc's show, you know, the gaming streams. You can binge watch all this shit. We're going to make it easy on y'all. You know?
Yeah, it'll be just like Netflix.
Yeah, it ain't going to be free. You know, we're gonna have to spend some money. Max gonna have to do some work. We gotta pay Max for that work. Holy crap! Hold it! We have a breaking news.
So just sit right down, relax, open your ears real wide, and say, "Give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it."
Chops out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Rum.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Oh, what heights will hit? On with the show. This is it.
The doctor is frozen, baby.
thought you said it was all hot in your room. Doesn't matter how hot or how cold it is outside. It got hot in there with the heater on.
I just turned the heater on. Shut up, Max.
Good morning,
I
Doc.
remember everything.
It is cold. It is unpleasant. And I'm here.
Camera's up here, Doc.
Yeah, no, the coffee is right here.
He's ashamed. He's ashamed.
See, all your people, Doc, they all been waiting for you.
Well, it wasn't going to happen until this very moment. I'm just telling you. But good to see everybody. Good to see you, Max. Good to see you, Pops. You're in my spot. Move over. There you go.
I don't remember giving you control.
My show. Max, again, I know you told me before, but what part of the world are you in?
Kansas City.
Okay, so I know it's cold there.
Yeah.
What do you got going on for weather there?
It's 9 degrees outside right now.
9.
So we're
10. So.
I mean, I don't know what the wind chill's got it down to, but it is 9 degrees. It was -4 yesterday, and then the wind chill took it down to -30.
Yeah, that's always fun. Good times. Good times. Good morning, Kate. Good morning, Glenn Fleming. Good to see you guys. Yeah, I don't have my normal snappy banter engaged yet. That part of my brain is still frozen. I was looking around for my watch cap, my Navy issue beanie.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
Need it. I don't know where it is. It's like it's always in the way until you need it.
Yep. It's always somewhere when you want it, and it's like, man, where did I put that? I put it away so I wouldn't lose it.
All right, I got one for you guys. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try to get it so you can see it. I think that says 3 degrees.
Yep.
Yeah.
Light snow and 3 degrees.
3 degrees.
Yeah, but you live in the Great White North, okay?
Oh no, this little cold snap is the coldest it's been in the 9 years I lived here.
I am in the South.
Ain't no bullshit. This is the coldest it's been.
Yeah.
9 years I've been here. This is the worst.
In 2000 and I want to say 10, we had the first white Christmas this town had recorded in over 100 years, and it's still colder now than it was then. Wasn't even cold when that snow fell.
And then Doc started using Head and Shoulders.
Oh,
when we were in
100 years ago. Yeah, that's about right.
When we were in Baghdad, it snowed, and they were all freaking out because it was the first time it snowed in Baghdad in over 100 years.
See?
And they were big fat flakes, too. Nothing stuck.
There it is.
Nothing stuck to the ground, but it was cool seeing it snow in the desert.
Yeah, I remember in I think it was '86. I was on Paris Island, and I had to go main side to the Naval Hospital to pick up some supplies. And so I parked, and there's a long ass way that you have to walk. It's poor planning for parking lots. You got to walk a long way to get into the building once you park. So I'm huffing across the ground, and it's like, damn man, this ground is frozen solid. If it snowed, it would stick, and then it started snowing. So somewhere I had pictures of palm trees with snow on them, and
one more day, Doc.
I hear you, man.
One more day, man.
I hear you, and then we can let it go. So how you gonna come out and on my show and not even play my trailer? What's up with that?
I haven't yet. That doesn't mean it won't get played.
Damn right it'll get played.
I was holding up the wait, hoping you were going to show up so we could play it while you were here.
Let's play that beautiful bean footage.
Hold on now. You don't make it like we were excluding you. We're actually doing your show for you.
Well, that's the thing. Let's just play that beautiful bean footage. Roll it.
And now for something completely different.
Doesn't matter what you say or the action that you take. This is done without your will for the problems that you made. You're the night of the justice, the paranoid legions all around you. Different things you cannot change in the darkness that's inside you.
Well, that there looks like a good book.
What, did I miss something?
So I have to read it because it made me wonder why, if she's a badass witch, she didn't fuck him up to start with.
She didn't know she was a witch yet.
Doc didn't know she was a witch yet either.
So basically, she's maybe to read the story. This is not spoilers. She did what most young people do. She left home at a young age. Her mother and father had passed away. Her grandfather had raised her. So she moved to the big city and, like most young people, just doing what she can to survive. She ends up working in a bar and doesn't know that it's run by the mob. She doesn't know her family lineage. So when that bad stuff happens, Grandpa rescues her and brings her home, heals her, and starts teaching her the art.
Art of magic.
Yeah, the art. And then
terrorizing bitches.
And then she heads back and bad things happen. The police are wondering, who is this serial killer that's killing people in the most fucked up imaginable possible ways? But they're all bad people that are dying, so they're not really that concerned.
Damn, it's bright. Why is it so bright?
Great scene in the autopsy room where they cut open the head of one of the guys. There's nothing in it but ash, Max.
Nice.
Ash.
That's a hell of a concussion.
That's some Willie Pete right there.
So what are you guys doing for Christmas? I know, Max, you already got to spend some time with your son, right?
Yep. Spent time with him on Wednesday night, Thursday. And then he's got his own stuff to do with his mom and stuff for the holiday itself. But I'll see him again soon.
Yeah, my son is going to squeeze me into his busy schedule for about 5 minutes today. And then I have a meeting with my publisher at 2:00 today. And then tomorrow I'm going to try to do just an all-day hangout. It may be my empty chair hosting for a few minutes. But we're just going to keep it going, keep some Christmas spirit going. Starting around 11.
All right, well, I already set that one up.
Yep, we're all set.
And man, it's just going to be like an all-day thing. Anybody can pop in anytime, hang out, whatever.
Hang in, share your Christmas stories, show us your Christmas pictures.
We're not doing a scheduled show-offs that day, obviously, because
right,
Christmas Day. I'm not making Dave take away to come do a show on Christmas Day. We probably also, I'm not sure that we'll have one next week because that's New Year's Day, and it could be a hangover mess. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, my partying days are behind me. I'll come hang out some.
Well, just like this, we don't have a show for tomorrow, and if we do a show on New Year's Day, we don't have a topic.
Right.
You want to jump in and bring your buddy Charles and do a show off on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day? You're more than welcome. I just ain't doing. I ain't.
He's going to Knoxville
by myself to do a show off.
Yeah, well, I mean the interesting thing is, he was going to come down for a few days over Christmas and help me with some scripting, just double checking me, because he was a writer back in the days. Anyway, he called me yesterday and he said, "Nope, going to Knoxville, so not going to be around." But he said, and right, I think rightly so. He said, "Man, you're a good writer. Just trust your instincts." I'm like, "I just wanted you to backstop me, but I wasn't fucking up something." But
I mean, I have a couple of friends here local, right, that both have collections of 70,000 plus books. Brad comes with me to the cons, runs the camera for me and stuff. He has a huge collection. You guys see all the time. He's posting stuff that he picked up all the freaking time, And I have another friend named Rick Bass, who not only has a collection of over 70,000 books, but has every single one of them cataloged by hand in a notebook that's about this thick. Cataloged by hand.
Yeah, Charles is
book.
Yeah, Charles.
That notebook's got to be worth more than the collection. I'm telling you.
I was going to say Charles was doing the same thing, and it starts before there was even computers, and so it started in a notebook, then floppy disk, then there were CDs, now there's just hard drives and thumb drives.
Yeah, see, his is all still in that book. He never. I mean, he might have a database. I don't know, but he kept writing every book he picked up in that notebook. Every single one cataloged by hand. It's like that tripped me out more than anything. I spent more time looking at the damn notebook than I did the books he was showing off.
Well, that's what I was going to say, man. Those organized collectors that do that, those are the real diehards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Smog sitting on his dragon hoard and missing that one cup.
And both those guys are in the madness too.
Yeah.
Brad and Rick both in the madness. Both good dudes.
This Venom Lethal Protector issue 1 red foil cover is missing.
Well, it's funny because Q said something the other day about the Iron Man Santa cover.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got that. I went over to the drawer. Sure enough, there was. Oh, got 2, direct and newsstand. It's like, Ho Ho Homicide was the name of the book. The title of the story, Ho Ho Homicide. You got Santa trying to kill Iron Man. It's kind of fun.
So here's my prediction. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I do make predictions, though. By the way, on election night, when freest and fairest election of all time chose the senile old guy, I made 10 predictions of what was going to happen, and they all came true.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, but it infuriated my leftist friend. By the way, Tim, if you're watching, God bless you, praying for you. My friend Tim he's a Democrat. He's not really a wokist or a leftist. He's more conservative than a lot of Republicans I know. But anyway, we always have these wonderful lively debates, but he has stage 4 cancer, and it's flared back up on him, and he's fighting for his life, and he's having to do the treatments again. So, Tim, if you're watching, God bless you, praying for you. Call me anytime, bro. But anyway, so my predictions for 2023, you ready? I'm only going to make one. This is the year where wokeness has reached its height and it begins to recede. That the social right, in other words, common sense, will begin to reclaim that lost ground. Now, we've already seen it start with Elon, with CNN firing people, with the dude over at Disney hacking stuff down, and not Disney, Warner Brothers. What's that guy's name? that's running Warner Brothers now.
Dude, don't get me started on.
Well, anyway, he came in and he put the act to a lot of stuff. It said, no more wokeness. We're just going to do content. So I think in 2023, hold me to this, they won't go quietly, but the woke tards are going to begin to lose ground that they have gained through their insanity over the last, since 2008. That's my take. Kate, you know what? I don't blame you a bit. I'm wearing multiple layers. Praying for Tim. Thank you. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Went to high school with him. He's a year older than I am, I think. And he's really, really struggled, but still has a heart of gold. Do anything for you.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that other thing, Doc? The thing I posted on Facebook earlier in the group about
Bro, I just got back to the house, walked to work, and came straight back here.
Copyright disputes. Okay. Copyright disputes, where they try to claim some of your content on your video, right?
Yeah.
I get them all the time.
Yeah.
I challenge them, they go away. Every time.
Good for you.
Doesn't matter if it's Sony, doesn't matter who it is. I challenge them and they go away. I don't have any strikes. I don't have any bullshit because I fight it. I don't let them do that crap to me. Okay? It's really simple. You dispute every copyright claim. You dispute it. You make them do the work. They'll quit messing with you eventually. They'll quit messing with you.
Back in 2018, I had my fine art up on a Facebook marketplace store because my website was down, and picture of sunflowers that I painted. They took it down as explicit sexual content, and a war began between me and Facebook. That started with, "Are you fucking stupid? They're sunflowers," and it was their appeal process on Facebook. Literally. Was only 2 fields to fill out. So I filled them out and clicked submit, and it said, "You failed to fill out all the no, the fuck I did." Oh, that went on and on and on, and I spammed it until finally it went to a different window, a different page, and I was able to communicate with somebody, not in real time. And I said, "What is wrong with you people? It's a painting of sunflowers, not sex." And it finally turned out, because I used the word vibrant in the description of the colors, they thought vibrator. And seriously.
Yeah, we put an ad up for Mary Machine Gun once, the campaign for Mary Machine Gun, and they pulled it down for being a dating app. And I'm like, how does this have anything to do with a dating app? It's a comic book.
I couldn't believe a painting of sunflowers was called sexual content. Like, what are you? My friends were all laughing. They were like, "Yeah, those are some pretty horny ass flowers there, Doc."
Yeah, birds and the bees.
That flower is naked. Oh my God. The woke world has got to stop. It's got to. If it doesn't, it is a disease that will just.
I think you were looking for earlier is David Zaslav.
Yeah, Zaslav. Yeah. Yes, he's made some pretty good moves over there. We'll wait and see what happens with Disney. But I think that Elon has kind of inspired a few people to take a step back, even though they're, the cookie cutter celebrities on the left are all wee.
Well, I was wondering how long it would take for him to lose enough money doing this woke stuff to just realize it's like, okay, well, we spent enough money on this crap. We're losing money left and right, hand over fist. We need to do something different. And Warner Brothers seems to be one of the first ones to jump on board with that.
Yeah, apparently.
We'll see.
Yes, we'll see.
I mean,
but apparently they've
got too many bait and switches out of these motherfuckers for the last 15 years to hold my breath that this ain't going to be just.
I'm not holding my breath. I'm making a prediction that it will begin to recede. So we'll see. But I'm optimistic because, it is not just a law of physics that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. It's a law of sociology. It's a law of psychology. Things can only go so far before they snap back the other way. Hell, even in medicine.
It'd be real nice if everybody quit snapping it back this way and worrying about the pendulum swinging and letting the pendulum rest somewhere down here in the middle.
It would be nice, but as it is right now, that elastic has been pulled back.
The problem is it'll swing back, and then they'll carry it too far that way.
Coyote has backed his ass up in that slingshot as far as it's going to go, and now it's going to snap forward and slam him face first into that cliff wall. We've all seen this cartoon.
Dude, the problem is it's going to come back the other way just as hard because nobody knows when to just let it go, let it lie.
Well, yes, it will happen.
Got to swing it up there, got to swing it all the way back up there, got to swing it all the way. Nah,
it'll happen.
Fucker die down here, man.
Live
and let live. That's down here in the middle.
Remember, we went so far under Carter. And Jimmy Carter literally told us, look, this is just the way things are now. You have to get used to it. Does that sound right? Obama said the same thing. He repeated it word for word. Reagan came along and said, no, the hell, this is nothing new normal. This is America. And bam, the world got better. Then, here we go again. It's like history keeps repeating itself. The pendulum keeps swinging. So, we'll just have to see. But that's my prediction, Max. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I mean, I was always, I think that it's starting to, there are rumblings about it receding now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with all the changes that Disney's been making, the changes that Warner Brothers made, I mean, because Warner Brothers, once Discovery got them, they're like, okay, we need to make money.
Yeah. And it's not just in entertainment. Think about this, too. At first, the foo-foo people, as I call them, we just want to be accepted and not terrorized. Okay. We just want to be. Now they're held up and glorified and exemplified as role models, drag queens doing drag friendly shows for toddlers, and all this is crazy. Well, that pushback's happening quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
A little too far with this bullshit.
Messing with children. That's when shit starts getting.
Exactly. And so when Ron DeSantis did his big pushback, the world was kind of taking notice, and enough is enough. Think about the green movement over in, it was Holland, where the farmers brought their big ass tractors out and pushed a tank off the road. They were making them not use nitrogen to fertilize their crops because of the green agenda. So they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is how we grow food.
Well, I mean, they did that. I mean, in the 90s, I remember when everything was going green and all the companies I worked with, everyone was going paperless and everything was getting all green. And then companies got sick of spending money on that too, and then they slowly kind of stopped doing it.
Here's one for you, and this is a legitimate question to anybody on the eco left out there. Anybody.
Anybody on the eco left watching, Doc?
Pass the word. If you know an eco leftist, ask this question because I want an answer to it and I've never gotten one. In the early 90s, we switched from paper grocery sacks to plastic grocery bags for the environment. And now we have switched from plastic drinking straws to paper drinking straws for the environment. Those two things are mutually exclusive. Which one's right?
It's worse than that, Doc.
Which is it?
It's worse than that, Doc. You used to get a plastic straw wrapped in paper. Now you get a paper straw wrapped in plastic.
Yes. But I just want to know.
They're still using both,
I know.
but complaining about one.
But somebody tell me how we switched to plastic grocery bags, and that was for the environment, and then we went to paper straws, and that's for the environment. Somebody's going to have to answer that question. You know, when
I want the guy to
when you're-
answer it who changed the plastic straws in paper to the paper straws in plastic. I want that guy to answer it because he's still using both, but he's bitching about one or the other.
When your own logic fails in your hands, it's like you made a bucket out of clay to hold water, but you forgot to fire it, and so it just turns into mud in your hands. Let's see. Lynn says it's taken 20 years to get the current attitude. It takes at least another 20 years to go away, and that's after it begins to see. I doubt I'll see it. I hope you're right, Doc. Yeah, I think though that equal and opposite thing. You know, it's so extreme now. I think the snapback will be a little quicker than the 20 years. Yeah, but you're right. It took us a long time to get here.
Mm-hmm.
It's been death by 1,000 cuts. Just we'll get a little ground here. We'll get a little ground there. And it's mostly because I firmly believe, Max, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's because the extreme left, the alt left, if you will, has had control of academia for so long.
It's the schools. It's the school systems for sure.
Yeah. They take your kids and they turn them into these mindless zombies, these scream monsters that need safe spaces and crying closets and crayon rooms. Are you kidding me? I can't help, Max, but contrast those kids in college to the kids I served with at the military starting at boot camp.
Yep.
I think they would have died if they did one day in boot camp, just one day.
Yeah, I don't think they'd last.
No.
There's no crayon rooms in boot camp.
Right. You know, they have things like marching party, sandpit counseling. Yeah, back and beat the fuck out of you.
Wall-to-wall counseling.
Yeah, if you don't think that shit still happens, hey, you go ahead and believe that if you want to. We had a guy in boot camp that he just decided he was going to buck one day. We were marching across. We were doing an at ease march across Nimitz Bridge because it's old and you can't march in rhythm across it because they're scared. Yeah. He decided he'd do a tap and swirl with his rifle. Bam! And 4 instructors saw that shit. When they came down, they annihilated him. Well, when we got back to the barracks, he was wronged. Of course, he was the victim. He was. The company commander came in. That's our version of a drill instructor. And our drill instructor talked like Clint Eastwood, and he never raised his voice. He said, with me. He went in the head with him. That's a restroom for laymen. And we never saw that dude again. Never saw him again. He was just gone. Don't know exactly what happened in there, but
just erased him from existence, boy. Smoked him right out of fucking being.
Yeah, there was a smell of smoke coming out of there. All I knew is he stuck his head out. I was the RCPO. That's kind of like the guide. You know, it's the senior recruit that moves the company around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Company commander stuck his head out. And he looked at his watch. And he said, RCPO, take him to chow. All right, sir. Woo, we were gone. Dude was gone. Pump was empty. Locker was empty. Good stuff. But I digress.
I remember when we were in basic training, they were all talking about giving this kid a company grade Article 15, and everyone was all scared. And like, you know, I mean, everyone was all terrified because they just heard Article 15. They didn't know the difference. And then, you know, once you actually get to a unit, you're like, company grade Article 15? God, I'll take that any day.
Yeah. Depends on who's administering. Hey,
as long as it's your company commander, that's fine. He's not going to head me up too hard because he'll slow down his own company.
I remember we had a staff sergeant who was in charge of logistics in the field training unit, and there was this incident that was out there, I'm sorry, Lieutenant JD. Or second lieutenant, that's what they call him, yeah. The second lieutenant Butterbar, and they gave him about a week of being obnoxious. And finally, this staff sergeant said, sir, I'm not sure if you're aware, but that corporal or that lance corporal sitting over there, he's been in the military for 12 years now. He's never made it past E3 because he's got a very violent temper. They sent him out here to get him away from officers like you. You might want to slow your roll just a little bit because people have been known to get hurt out here. There's grenades, there's minefields, there's the rifle range. You might want to chill the fuck out.
I only have one meme.
We got when our first commander switched over when we were deployed. He was a total douchebag. The dude was just being a dick. And like we were out on the street and he was giving me shit. And I was like, sir, not all negligent charges are negligent.
I only got one meme today, Doc.
Well, hold on. Let's set it up properly, sir.
There's only one.
It doesn't matter. We got to set it up right now. All right, what you got, Pops? Santa says, clean your chin.
You don't want a stuck Santa on Christmas morning.
Oh, God. Do you not remember the story Phoebe Cates told in Gremlins?
You just don't want a stuck Santa.
Father went missing, and then they had this horrible smell, and they found her dead father in the chimney. That's horrible. Horrible story.
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas.
But I have a problem with Gremlins only in this. It's always after midnight.
Yeah.
Don't feed them after midnight. It's always after midnight. When can I feed them?
Exactly.
Just saying. Now you got to be a little more specific about this stuff. Did you mean to say from midnight till sunrise, don't feed them? Is it the 12 to 8 shift? Somebody tell us. We need a logarithm. We need a chart. We're men.
Am I on third shift or what are we doing here?
All right, I need more coffee, gentlemen. I shall be right back.
Okay, go get you more coffee.
I need to. When Doc gets back, I got to take off for a minute. I got to grab me some sodas from the store.
Sodas from the store?
Yep, got to go to the gas station and pick up some sodas.
Whoa.
It's only like 2 minutes away, as long as the traffic isn't too bad at the left turn that I got to take.
So it's like a half a mile down the road?
Yeah, it's really not that far away from here. As long as like the longest part that it takes is like waiting on this left turn because they need to put a stop sign or a stoplight in, but they don't have one. And people can turn left and people can turn right and we're driving down the thing both directions and it's a divided highway. So it's a big pain in the ass.
Makes sense. I'm just screwing around over here with backstage stuff because, I got nothing else to do. I mean...
Well, I'm not screwing around with backstage stuff. I'm putting on a show here. That guy got stuck in the chimney. It's tragic. Max, bring me back a Dr. Pepper.
Hi, Han. How you doing? Merry Christmas over there. How you doing over there?
I don't buy Pepsi products, Doc.
Dr. Pepper's its own entity, sir.
I know, but it might as well be a Pepsi product.
No, you're wrong. And I don't buy Pepsi either.
Just a little reminder to everybody, do not forget, next Saturday, CromCon 30-something, but Europe number 3. CromCon Europe number 3. Oh, yeah.
All right,
you
man.
ready for that one, Doc? Doc, are you ready for that one?
Hell no, I'm not ready.
Starts at 7 a.m., bro.
I am not ready for that bullshit. I'm telling you right now.
7 a.m., brother. 7 a.m. Eastern.
I will do my best to be involved.
But we probably be done by like 3.
Because
I
absolutely love our UK folks. Glenn Fleming is a hero to me because he is just a fantastic creator. I like Lou. I like Nick the Biceps, London Gothic, and we have so many wonderful viewers from the UK. We got him,
Price,
we got Carrie, we got
Ristoli and Dave. We got Heads in the chat. Hen, you come out next weekend too. It's just going to kind of be a free for all for people from that side of the pond. Glenn knows.
We got Caroline over there. Sounds good. That sounds good, Glenn.
Well, I don't know what Australian wine.
Australia makes some pretty good wine.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, Glenn, just as a side note, there was a blend. I mean, it's off now because it was a limited run. But there was a Shiraz Grenache that came out of. I want to say it was French. Anyway, the sommelier at a restaurant turned me on to it, and I bought a couple of bottles, and it was one of the best I've ever had. So if you find a blend that's Shiraz Grenache and it's good, let me know. So anyway, as I was saying, I think things are going to start getting better. Now, overall, things are always going to get worse because, all things decay. Second law of thermodynamics happens to agree, in this case, with the Bible. Things will just continue to get worse as time winds down. But there are temporary highs and lows along the way, and I think we're going to go back through a good, nice period when the world will start to make a little more sense, when the economy will recover. Things will get better. And eventually, my hope would be that people would eventually go, it seems like every time we vote a certain way, everything goes to hell in a handbasket. Maybe we should stop doing that. But I think that's too much to hope for because Carter is proof of that. Carter, Obama, and then this idiot. Know what I mean, Vern?
Know what you mean. Know what you mean.
Know what I mean, Vern? Just saying. Who would have ever thought it would be a controversial statement to say boys have a penis, girls have a vagina? Who would have thought that would be controversial? Just saying. I feel for the people that experience gender.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
All right. I feel for people that experience that. I really do. And I pray for them. I hope they get what they need out of life. But, you can't bend society to fit you. You fit into society. That's just the way that works.
So, what are you going to do tomorrow, Doc?
Well, we'll have morning Christmas here. And it'll be the usual feast of the flying wrapping paper. And then Tacy and her daughter, they'll go out to her mom and dad's, and I will come sit my butt down in this chair, and I'm going live. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Even my grandkids are past the age where it's, woo, Christmas morning, So, just saying.
So you're waiting for the great grandkids.
Right. Now, I'll say this. No, I better not say that. That'll give me trouble with some family if they ever heard it. I'm thankful my son, who is currently has his head up his ass, I'm thankful that he's finding time to fit me into his busy schedule.
Yeah, I ain't even going there.
Neither am I. He's just he's got himself a wonderful girlfriend now. Love her to death. This may be the one. This may be the real thing, and I hope it is. And I hope they have their happily ever after. Just saying though that at some point you got to get untwitter pated, pull your head out of your ass, and address the rest of your familial obligations. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Things you can't say out loud.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. We all go through it. I did tell my son this, though, my 30-year-old. I said, if you don't hurry up and give me a biological grandson to pass on the name, I'm just going to write you out of the will and adopt somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I want a grandson. All my grands are steps. Now, I still consider them my grandchildren because those are still, I consider my children. But having said that, I would like my biological son to give me a grandson. I'll settle for a granddaughter, but, just saying, got to carry on the name. And he was all sarcastic. Hell no, Dad, the name dies with me.
That's just shitty. You can tell him I said that.
Yeah.
Shitty.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't encourage my son to go out and start having kids at the age he did.
Right.
But at the same time, there would have had to have been a grandson to carry on the name. You see what I'm saying? Because
exactly. To do a better job than me. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know. Somebody's got to make this thing bigger than I can.
There you go.
Somebody. It ain't gonna be me. Pass that shit down.
Kate, did you get my message about the painting size you were talking about? I got to block another one of these online sex trolls. The ones that kill me are the ones that they'll follow you and they post pictures of pretty girls, but it's not the same girl in all the pictures. It's like, come on, man, you got to try harder than that.
So how many people still have Christmas shopping to do? I gotta know.
Oh, man, whatever is done is done. Whatever is not done will not be done. I saw where you posted a video.
What video?
All right. I'm talking to Kate. She said she replied to me, but you posted a video. I'm not sure of the connection. I'll have to watch it later, I guess.
We know, Paul. We know, Paul. Paul's like, bam, bam. Let go with both barrels on the first shot.
Well, what is it? Twit right off the bat, yeah. There you go, Glenn. So, Glenn, you just get the sense from Glenn that he's really got his head screwed on straight. He runs a tight ship, him and Helen. Things are done by the numbers. There's no drama in that world.
Well, even if there is, you're never going to hear about it.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Here's what I know. I'm warm now. The heater's kicking on. Except for my toes, man. My toes are cold. I may have to go put on an extra pair of socks, which I hate doing. I don't want to. Why do people enjoy living in a place where the air hurts your face? I don't get that.
Some people enjoy living in a place where sand fleas get up their ass crack. I don't understand that either.
You can prevent sand fleas easily. They're not a
You
problem.
what? You what?
You can prevent sand fleas easily.
Yeah, I know. I heard your way of preventing them. I know.
You just wear Skin So Soft. It work every time, but what doesn't happen? You don't walk outside and your boogers freeze. Oh my God! You need something to draw? What do you want? What do you want to draw, brother? How can I help you? How can I help you? Would you like a suggestion? Because, that's what I'm here for, is to help.
So, Glenn, I just got an idea. I got to talk to you later, you and Dan Monroe, about future Crom stuff. Since you're 3 stories in already, and Dan, I think, has probably enough content for a full book already. We're going to do something different, I think.
Well, my pages are done. My colorist just committed Harry Carey, so I need a colorist.
Okay.
So this is me officially putting the word out. I need a colorist.
Hold on a second.
Pop's coming back with his crayons. And I will let you.
Oh.
So let's see. Rave Knight says, I was challenging myself with Batgirl and Rapunzel, Justin Lobo. Right on. Rave Knight, is that who I think it is? Is that Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Paul. Paul, here's what you need to draw. You ready? Very simply, look up the Anatomical Man reference from Leonardo da Vinci. Draw that front, side, and back. It's called a walk around or a wrap around in the industry to show a creator or a penciler what a costume or a character looks like from all angles, so they know how to draw. But it's more challenging than you think. So that would be a good one. But Paul, anyway, good to see you and Merry Christmas to you, brother. I am. And if I haven't said this yet, here it comes. Y'all ready? I am privileged to count you people as my friends that I have met in this community. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope your year is filled with blessings and happiness and joy and laughter. Because after all, what is life if you can't have some fun and just enjoy it?
Got to.
There's enough misery to go around. So
there's 2 ways you can get old. You can get old, you can be lonely and miserable. Or you can get old, you can have friends and have fun. It's your call.
Now, I have opted for the misery, Pops, just saying. I'm giving that a try for a while. I'm kidding, of course. There's
people that just grow old, alone, and miserable.
Yes.
And you don't have to do that. That's what I'm saying. That's
And you know what? It takes a deliberate effort, doesn't it, Pops?
Yes.
To get that way. You have to go out of your way to embitter everybody around you, to cause misery. Mm-hmm. Just stop doing it. I made a decision a long time ago that there were enough assholes in the world that they didn't need me in their ranks, so I wasn't going to be one.
For a good time.
A long time. That's right. Thank you, Glenn.
Look.
Glenn and I, one of these days, are going to have a cup of coffee. I don't know if it's me going to England or him coming over, but we shall have coffee. Is somebody cutting grass? Or is that
no, that's that vacuum running again.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was Max had somebody cutting grass outside his place, or if you had the gas powered snowblower thing.
What's up, Q?
Hey, Q, brother. Come on, it's open, brother. Come on in. Merry Christmas to you, Q.
Are
One of
you telling
one
me
of
to
my
send him the
favorite Europeans. Yes, drop that link, brother.
Glenn, I just sent you a little message, brother.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, here's a coffee tip for you from Doc's Coffee Shop. When on a cold day like this, when you pull a mug down out of the cabinet, you pour your hot coffee into it, recognize you're giving away some of the heat quickly. So preheat your coffee mug, fill it with water, put it in the microwave, nuke it for about 30 seconds, let the mug at least come up to room temperature, then add your coffee. It'll stay hot longer. This has been another coffee tip brought to you by Doc's Coffee Shop. Cheers. You're muted, brother. You would be very welcome. By the way, here's another coffee tip while I'm giving them. If you're using a drip machine to make your coffee and you want it to taste better, run just plain old hot water through it first to clean out the powdered pulp, paper pulp that's in it. If you don't think it's there, run it, and you will see that the water in the bottom of your covered because of the pulp, paper pulp. Pull that out, then you run, and you get a better taste of coffee.
Man, Max, when you type, it sounds like a bass drum.
I thought it was either beating off or beating somebody. Welcome back, Max.
Yeah. I need to get one of those arms again for my microphone, so I can get it off my table so it doesn't go when I'm typing.
Yeah, this hands-free mic that I have built into this new webcam, it's good enough for this, but some people have complained, that I sound like I'm in the bottom of a well or whatever. I may put the headphones on just to keep my ears warm. Pardon me. I need more coffee. I'll be right back.
Doc needs more coffee? I guess we'll play an ad or two. I wonder if you guys know what this is.
Bringing you sex, sass, and style. Buckle up and unlock your imagination for a fun adventure with these death-dealing dames. They sail the galaxy in search of spoils. The most dangerous acquisition, and the most fruitful, are the legendary Splinters of Yggdrasil. The Splinters are magical artifacts forged from the Tree of Life that wreak havoc on the universe. The missions are perilous, but the bounty is glorious. Enjoy our hyper-fictional wonderland. How is a pirate ship sailing through space? 'Cause magic. How do they heal so quickly after battle? 'Cause magic. How are they able to communicate through jewelry? 'Cause magic. It's all about the characters. Abo, rough, robotic, ready. Mo, carefree, callous, courageous. Mistress Graven, daring, diplomatic, dominating. Betsy, academic, accountable, aristocratic. Nefara, ancient, assured, adrenaline junkie. Bruto, proud, prominent, protective. Fisty, independent, incendiary, invigorating. Roxy, superficial, scarred, secretive. Once you get to know this diverse crew of mythical miscreants, you'll be anxious to find out what trouble they'll get into on the next episode. Go to abogrizzly.com and order both halves of the first episode today.
Yeah, go get both halves of the first episode.
Both halves.
Actually, those are some really good books. They're $5 each. You can get all 4 of them for $20 plus shipping. It's a deal. Comes in a Gemini. They come beautifully packaged. They got all kinds of other stuff at their shop. Abo Grizzly, go check it out.
Sweet sauce, sweet sauce.
We love those guys. That's pretty much how it is. They're fucking good people.
They are.
Look, Doc's back.
Abo Grizz, if you're watching this now or later, Merry Christmas to you guys too. You are definitely part of the family.
Yeah. Always good to see them when they got the time to come out, and they don't come out all the time because Joe's a working motherfucker, man. Joe's
Now,
working on
which
them
one?
books.
You always have to tell me which one is which.
Joe is the main, and Mo is the lady behind the scenes. She's got it going on, man. She's
Mo
businessman.
is one of the best female broadcasting voices I have heard since I've been online. She should really capitalize on that. She could be doing voiceovers. She could be doing voice acting.
She could be. She could be doing it. We don't know. I never asked her.
Well, no, I have. I've told her.
No, I mean, I'm just saying she might be doing that shit. I don't know.
She pulls the shy card. No, I can do it. Yeah, whatever, man. Do it.
Yeah, don't be shy. Be like this guy.
Hey, everybody, Dirk Manning here, the writer and creator of numerous comic books and graphic novels, including Nightmare World, Tales of Mystery, Brave But Not Dead, all kinds of stuff. And I am super excited for you because you are getting to watch right now, right this moment, out of all the things we're really going to be doing, you're getting to enjoy and revel in the Madness Comic Network. And that is awesome. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
And he does the Kirby hand.
Good stuff.
I am a fan of and approve wholeheartedly of the Kirby hand.
Yeah. And Dirk is a cool dude. I mean, he's been on the show. We talked for quite a while that day. Hung out with him. He's a good dude. So,
My version of the Kirby hand.
Hey, what did you get at the store, Max?
Coca-Cola, man.
Coke and no munchies?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So that was a deliberate in and out, go on a mission, achieve objective, return.
That's how Max.
Yep. I had to wait forever for to get a left turn. I quit trying to turn left and just turned right and went and did a U-turn at the other end of the street and beat everybody still.
There you go. You do it. I watched Top Gun Maverick last night. Good movie, first of all. Can recommend. A couple of problems with the whole thing. That mission would never have had to happen. You sent in a couple of V2 Spirits for that bombing run, escorted by some F-22s, and, mission's done. But if they were doing that mission, pretty sure they would drop their external fuel tanks before they start dogfighting.
Yeah.
All of the footage, they had their tanks on.
Yeah.
Drop.
It's great for Arrow, Doc. It's great for Arrow.
It looks cool.
All I kept seeing was, I couldn't get past that in my head. It's like, he's fighting those G's. I'm like, well, drop that damn tank, dude. Yeah, they stole a F-14. And the split vectoring on the engines, that does work. It's a thing from back in the day. I remember Pollock's talking about it, but it's not as big a deal as they showed it to be. Or I should say, it's not as quickly responsive as they demonstrated it to be. But it was a good movie. And my girl was in it, Jennifer Connelly. Not as beautiful as she was when she was young, but she has matured into a beautiful lady. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's my girl. Just saying.
Anybody wants to come in and say Merry Christmas to the world, your platform is open.
Yeah. Say Merry Christmas to the world, bitches.
It used to be, don't meet your heroes, they'll disappoint you. But in this day and age, it's like, don't even search the internet for your heroes. They will disappoint you, So the less I know about them, the better. It's like
That's the way I feel.
Jennifer Connelly's my girl, so I'm not going to read about her because she might be, like a vegan leftist.
See, they all are. It's like,
I don't want to know these things. I don't want to know.
Like, have you seen the the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake with Jessica Biel in it?
I have.
Man, and then when she's in that water tank and that shit's sticking, their clothes are sticking to her.
Oh,
she looks fucking good.
Yeah.
And then you go look her up, and you're like, oh,
yeah, heartbreaker, heart. Yes, indeed. But you know, what are you gonna do? Somebody had posted yesterday, and I saw this. They said, "Can't wait for the Ukrainian war to be over so Netflix can do a special about a black Ukrainian soldier falling in love with a Russian transvestite soldier in the heat of the war." Because you know Netflix will do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Wokeness. It's a disease. It's a mental.
We're just happy that Pornbot is back from his tour of duty in the Ukraine. He finally comes back around.
What's that?
Around? Pornbot. Pornbot wasn't around for a while, so he's back but he is back now. I've seen him posting not today, but I've seen him posting on the streams. So he's got his tour of duty in Ukraine is over, so he's back to the United States issuing out porn.
I'm suppressing a big laugh because I don't want to cough with a lung full of smoke.
Cold, now hungry.
Go get your grub on, Kate, and warm up. And
Yeah.
you know what? I absolutely feel what she said. You know, yeah, it's 30 degrees in Florida, and that's not cold compared to, you know, Pops in Michigan. But it's still effing cold, okay? And yeah, Max and I are sitting around, 9 or 10 degrees, and it's not below zero like it is, I'm sure, in North Dakota. But damn, it's still cold.
I just came from outside. It is cold as shit out there.
Yeah,
don't want to stand around, that's for sure. I'm done with all that cold and hot and standing around in it. Shit from the military, you know, because like we go to the training facility in Grafenwehr, Germany, in the middle of wintertime. It's like negative 20 degrees.
Yep.
You're like, okay, what are we doing today? Well, you're going to stand guard on this intersection for the next 7 hours.
At 11 a.m., it's 47 degrees in Phoenix.
Yeah. I do not miss the days of putting on the warmest thing they're going to give you when you're in the second market, which is your field jacket. It not even coming close to being what's needed. You know, you got the sweater on under your camo blouse, your BDUs.
Yeah, you do that wool sweater.
Yeah, you got your watch cap on. Plus your T-shirt, your sweater, camo blouse, and then your field jacket, 4 layers. Sailors had a little bit of an advantage because they could do the T-shirt, the sweater, the dungaree shirt, and then the peacoat. The peacoat is much warmer than a field jacket. Plus, it's got that giant collar you can up to the wind. Ugh.
Yeah, when we got Gore-Texes, we were happy.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man.
Those are nice.
I still got my 75-pound Gore-Tex boots.
Yeah. Well, the Gore-Tex jackets, they don't weigh shit.
Yeah.
And they're pretty nice. I mean, like, then they got those fleece jackets they started giving everybody.
Yeah.
And those suck because the wind just blows right through them.
Yep. It's there was the old Navy peacoats had a layer of whale skin in them, which was really warm. And then for a while, my understanding was I do not know this to be true, but one of the branches had a field jacket that was down. It was like goose down. Had to be warm. But I wasn't wearing one of those. I had that thin ass, but really cool field jacket. I mean, there's no doubt about it, man. Field jacket was cool as shit.
Yeah. Everyone wanted to wear them.
Hell yeah. But you wanted it to be warm.
Yeah, it's 3 degrees Fahrenheit here, Glenn. So, you know, just a little cold, just a little bit. That's not the wind chill and all that. That's the actual temperature. You don't want to know what the wind's like blowing off these lakes. That's everybody else probably has, you know, a couple feet of snow. We got because the wind just blows that shit right off our yard, dude, right down to the other lake, from the one lake to the other lake.
Well, I shared this with Glenn before. He's in the UK. If you, on the, not the longitude, but the latitude, if you drag on a map England across to the west, it's parallel with Alaska. Okay, so the Gulf Stream keeps them warmer, obviously, than Alaska. But having said that, bro, we're this far south and it's that cold. That's unpleasantness. Just
Yeah.
It's unpleasant.
All that Canadian weather coming down here, they can have it.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a little something here. Texas closes anything below 32. Damn right. Georgia does too, brother. It is 74 degrees in Tahiti. It is 73 degrees.
Q's at? Where you at? Q's in the Caribbean somewhere. What's the temperature where you're at, Q?
It's 73 degrees in Fiji.
What about Baghdad?
It is 82 degrees in St. Thomas in the Bahamas. Let's see, Baghdad. 54 degrees in Baghdad. It's still hot.
Yeah.
I mean, cold for Baghdad. But I know it gets cold.
What you're saying.
Probably going to be in the 60s in Phoenix by the time you get into the afternoon.
Now, look, when it's 26 degrees on Hilton Head, it's fucking cold.
I'm thinking 47 degrees at 11 a.m. is kind of chilly, but we played softball in 50-degree weather on Sunday morning. So, I mean, that's pretty normal for Phoenix in the winter, 50 degrees.
Now, I have a friend, Debbie, if you're watching, God bless you. Debbie has a house in St. Thomas, the Caribbean. And attached to the house is an apartment that she rents out. I've given a lot of thought to heading down. Because, I got a standing invitation. Anytime you want, just come on down. Catch a flight to St. Martin. Spend the rest of the winter in the Caribbean. I might never leave, though. That's the danger. My buddy Court, if you're watching, he's got a place down there also. I think he's in St. Martin. He will frequently say, I got to mute my microphone. The parrots are being loud.
I don't hear no parrots.
The wild parrots out. My buddy.
I don't hear no parrots.
What?
I don't hear no parrots. You may be hearing it, but it's not coming through the mic. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what I was saying. I said I got another buddy who lives in St. Martin, and when we talk, he says I got to mute my mic because the parrots are getting loud. The wild parrots that just live outside his house. Now, me, I'm sick enough where I would stand on the porch and teach them to sing in chorus together.
Boom! Just one, they all fly away. One.
Yeah, we're gonna hear that whole story one day.
I like the I was detained in Baghdad story.
Yeah. Zevius, who's been on the channel before, he posted it's -31 where he's at in Canada. And he lamented that he does have a house in Southern California. I'm like, well, then why are you there?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Max.
Hey, past Max. Dan, what's up, buddy?
Max.
What's up?
They're talking to you, bro.
Oh. Yeah, it's okay.
Merry Christmas to you, buddy.
What's up, Dan?
Whoops. That's that thing where Pops and I think alike on chats. We both click on them at the same time. We are way past the normal coffee shop hour. However, until I get too cold or my ass starts hurting from sitting in this chair too much, I'm here. I'm here for you. The doctor is in, baby. Bring it on in here. Bring it in.
The link is in the chat somewhere. It's way up there. The link is in the chat. You people come out and join us. Anybody come out, use Doc's platform to say Merry Christmas to all, and to all a great fight. Oh, I mean a good night. I'm sorry.
Ethan's Uncle Murray. Yeah, I saw that. There's somebody posted one of Grandpa Munster side by side with Ted Cruz and said somebody got some splaining to do. And holy shit, Ted Cruz looks just like Grandpa Munster from the Munsters. All right, Glenn, you have a great one, buddy. I have bonus footage. Yes, this is bonus time right now. That's what it is.
Yeah, Paul, you can't join us. You know.
Yeah, Paul, what are you doing? I mean, he's obviously away from home if he's under rape, right?
Oh, but I'm just saying, anybody can who wants to, you know.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
Q had a better song than that, Doc.
There is no better song. That may be the greatest song ever written.
No, I'll even tell you. He said, "Honey baked ham, yeah. Smoke it all day, yeah." See, I like honey baked ham better than honeycomb. I got to go out there and be honest, you know. So. He sent me that hymn the other day. He said, "Me and my college buddy came up with that while we were making dinner today." I was like, oh, fuck, here we go. Are you looking for it, Doc? You having that hard of a time finding it?
No. It's weird. It may have something to do with how the internet's been, but I don't get messages until they just come in a burst of messages.
That's what happens when I turn the Wi-Fi on. Poof.
Person was trying to respond to my Merry Christmas, and they said, "You as well, my fiend." They meant to say friend, but I'll take it.
Sworn fiend.
Fiend.
That's a Lady Death name. That's a Coffin Comics name. Beans, sworn beans.
All right, Rich has said he's going to charge his laptop.
No, that's the light on the other side of the room reflecting off that frame, that piece of glass in that frame on the wall. It's not a fire. It's just the light over there on the other side.
He's talking about how smoky it is down there.
It's not smoky.
Yes, it is. Yes, we can see it.
No, that's just a bad resolution because we've been blowing all the smoke out for a few weeks now.
Just saying.
That's why I do this, and I go to the door, and I open the door, and I blow smoke out, and then I come back to the chair. You ain't seen me doing lately.
There was a old-fashioned, like British-style gentleman's club at Savannah. I can't remember the name of it, but it was on the second floor of a building that was called the Opera House, and it was a cigar and brandy lounge, and you had to be a member, and you wore your smoking jacket, and you came in, and they were just wingback chair groups sitting everywhere, some large, some small, some solos if you just wanted to come in and read the paper. And the rule was you could not raise your voice above a normal conversation alone, no boisterous laughter. You could stock your own alcohol there in a locker if you wanted to, or you could order from the bar. There was also a meeting room where you could go in there and play poker if you wanted to, or you could just have a meeting. But it was always members only, right? So I bought a membership because I really got into it. I enjoyed that place. But once every hour, they had what is called the venting. They would say, "Gentlemen, the venting shall begin." And they would ring a bell, and this big attic fan would kick on to blow all the smoke out. But during the venting, you were allowed to stand up. It started off, you were allowed to stand up and just bellow out about anything. It turned into stand up and just say the foulest shit you want to say about everybody. And it was tradition. And then another bell would ring, they would close it, everybody would sit back down and be quiet again. The venting shall begin. Bang, bang. You sorry motherfuckers. It was awesome. I love that place. I want to open one of those here. The venting shall begin.
Now, Doc, you may want to keep this going and do this for as long as you want. I will not be here the whole time. I may come back. But,
or what are you talking about?
Grandkids upstairs and
go. I'll either run for hours or I'll leave in 5 minutes. We don't know. You go.
Well, you got Rich charging up his laptop to come join you. So
yep.
I'll hang out. That's what I said. When I'm going to go. You can do this as long as you want. There ain't nothing behind you. Steven did his show yesterday, so
Yep. I got it. I'm good. Go. Have fun.
What is he doing? Why are you getting in the attic? Christmas decorations or something? A little late for that? What? Tell us the story, Dan. We want to know. Why?
I know, right? Good help is so hard to find.
Oh, you talking about your co-host didn't show up? What?
How dare you!
Doc, hold up. Did you see that they are doing a reboot of that 70s show?
I don't even want
that 90s show.
That 90s show. And then Red and Kitty, Red's still there, putting foot in people's ass and all that. But it's the grandkids. It's the next gen.
They're going to fuck it up. They will absolutely fuck it up. You can't catch lightning in a bottle twice.
You know that. But I still like Red Foreman. Tommy Chong's still going to be there. Red Foreman's still going to be there. They're still going to be in character. So basically, if that's the part of the show that you liked, you're still going to get that.
I think the magic of that show, particularly the first seasons before it got kind of like all shows do. Donna dyes her hair blonde, Eric leaves, Fez grows up. It changes into something less than. It never gets better over time.
Right.
So, but having said that, I think the appeal was that anybody could find somebody they identified with in that circle.
Yeah.
We were those people.
Right.
Even if it was Kitty or Red.
Now check this out. You had Kitty, Red. Okay, Doc's still there, Tommy Chong's still there. Fez is actually running a hair salon, just like you figured Fez was going to do, right? I mean, everything. It's like they kept true to the original with the older characters, but who knows how they're going to bring in the younger characters who also sit around that table. And the show is kind of the same format.
When does this happen?
Supposed to come out in July or in January.
In January of this coming year.
It's a Netflix show, I think.
On Netflix. Okay. I'll watch it. I swear
to watch it just because, like I said, I like Red. I like Tommy Chong.
I'm just saying right now, Netflix, if it goes woke.
I don't think you can woke Red Foreman, though. He's still putting foot in people's asses. He's complaining about the kids being there right from the beginning and shit. Kitty, not again. It's like it's Red Foreman,
This kid comes out wearing a dress. The little boy comes out wearing a dress and Red's of that shit. Then we're going to have us a problem.
Don't ruin it, Doc. Don't ruin it.
Just like Roseanne did, Dan's grandson, here he comes out wearing dresses.
Yeah, see, but was Roseanne still on the show then?
Yes.
Are you sure?
They got canceled before they could go anywhere with it, so.
Because they brought that stupid show back without her, you know that.
Yeah. And I didn't watch it.
The Connors, and no one watched it.
Yeah, nobody watched it.
Exactly. You got rid of the thing that made it work. Well, that's what I'm saying. At least it looks like they're staying true to the characters we liked.
I know. I'm just saying, if they do go woke, I don't think they're ready to harvest that whirlwind.
It won't get no love if they do that. You know that. Unless Red really makes fun of it and makes it funny, then, you know.
Yeah. On Netflix, that shit will never happen. All right, I need more coffee. I'll be right back. I know you guys are leaving. One of you hang around until I get back.
I'll hang out, you know.
All right, I
I
gotta
wasn't
go.
going to leave you hanging. I just say I wasn't going to be here all freaking day because.
Yeah. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I got to roll out. I'll catch you later.
All right, brother.
Peace.
Take it easy. I like that. Good stuff. Let's see. What else can we do? We'll play that one.
America's southern border has become a war zone. Human traffickers, drug smugglers, and terrorists flow across the Rio Grande with impunity, secure in the knowledge that no one will stop them. A distant federal government lectures Americans on their privilege while punishing overworked Border Patrol agents who were helpless to stem the tidal wave of invaders and determined migrants. Second-generation Cuban-American Marcos Zamora is a military vet, more patriotic than most Americans. No longer able to ignore the chaos at his doorstep, he acts. Joined by his best friend Gus, they hit the border every night, saving lives while stopping violent drug cartels and other opportunists. The government reacts with fury at Marcos' attempts to preserve American sovereignty, deploying the full might of their enforcement agencies. But Marcos understands that the only thing the rich and powerful fear is bad publicity, and he records every encounter. Whoever he is, this private American must be stopped. Illustrated by Richard Bonk and written by Eisner winner Mike Barron, Private American is his version of Captain America, and maybe a little Punisher, taking part in this ongoing, violent, and very real battle of good versus evil in the war for American sovereignty. Grab your copy at theprivateamerican.com.
We have a secure border, and that is a priority for our administration.
There you go, Doc. You're muted.
The border is secure. Damn it, the border is secure. What are you people talking about?
Oh.
And then it's, hello, Martha's Vineyard 911. What's your emergency? Yes, there are brown-skinned people not holding leaf blowers.
Kids going all crazy up there right now.
All right, it says there's only one watching on YouTube, so I don't know how many are watching elsewhere. But that means there's a 2-to-1 ratio, Pops. There's 2 of us here to 1 viewer. That's unacceptable. Share this out, or don't, because really, I don't got a whole lot of content for you today. Pops is up, scrounging around for something.
I've read some really good stuff this year. What are some of the indie books that you've seen that you liked this last year going by?
I enjoyed The Voger.
Southern Gothic?
Yep.
Okay.
I backed that one when Buddy came on the show. Got it. Big old nice thick book. Good story. And I've got to ask him, though, his references for the courthouse in this little town in the South was the Mayberry Courthouse all day. The front doors, the interior, the little room where Barney would sleep was their communications room. But other than that, that's exactly what it was. And I was thrilled to see that. I was like, yeah. What an ingenious way to do it. But it was a good story. Good story. It was fun.
Well, I was just thinking, if somebody was like, what are the top 3 indie comics you recommend from 2022? And I mean, Look, you got Ed Gein Demon Hunter. That series is kicking ass. It's
I
just
can't do a top
you
three.
know,
I can't.
huh?
I can't do a top three. There's so much
Well,
good.
I mean, there's a lot, but I mean, I look at what Lucifer's doing. That shit's badass. Okay, Christian Rossi's art, Lucifer's story. It's just badass. Period. Okay, Thin Blue Line.
Thin Blue Line.
Thin Blue Line was boss, dude.
Yep.
It was boss. It was awesome, and it was but also London Gothic, which is just a little dark, Nicky boy, just a little dark, dark, dark. But for breakout books, breakout books that just like blew me away outside the norm of indies, because you got a freaking serial killer that Satan has repurposed. Okay, you have Thin Blue Line, which straight out of the riots 2020, and what it would be like to be a minority police person in that scenario. That'd be hard.
The two that stood out to me, Pops, was oh shit, Pete Gilmore and Mandy Summers' vampire book. What is that one called?
Jack the Ripper. Did you back that? Did you read it?
I didn't back it yet, but it's in demand. I mean, it's available. I can get it, and I'm going to. But I saw enough of it. The art is Pete Gilmore's best work I've ever seen. Amazing work.
Yeah, but I'm only recommending books I've actually.
Well, I haven't been able to back a lot of them last year. But, doing the show that we do, I've seen enough material.
But like London Gothic, that's another one that goes way outside the box. It's gonna make you. It's a horror book. It's gonna make you a little bit. That was damn, Nick.
Half of the Bill Rider, definitely.
Yep, that's another one. That's another good story, and that one has legs. Obviously, she's going way the hell out there with that story and dragging you along with her.
Riches the Roaring is something that I want badly. I really want that book. So, like in the new year, when I have gotten financially on my feet, I've got several commissions going now for paintings, and paintings is what pays the bills. I'm going to be back in. I got a list of books I'm going to order, and London Gothic is on that list. Jack the Ripper, Vampire Hunter, definitely on the list. Laurie's book, Path of the Pale Rider, definitely on the list. Glenn's, Hatch, anything Hatch, I'm all in. I love Hatch. God, there's so many, man. Yeah. I want Machine Gun Mary 1, 2, 3, 4. I want them all. Max, I didn't say. Notice I waited till he left to say that, so I'm not blowing smoke up his ass. And what was the one we used to run a commercial for it, Pops? The guy finds a Vic in the alley, not a mark on her, but then there's that
Morgan Quaid's book.
Yeah, what was the name of it?
Oh, geez, I don't know. He's got so many; it's hard to remember which one.
I know, but that one looked amazing to me.
Man, I can't remember. They were all good.
Yeah, I'll go find it. Tim has got good stuff, Simon Poitier.
Yep.
And it's been a privilege, by the way, Pops, for us to meet all these wonderful people on the CromCon, Monday Madness, whatever it may be. Call it. Carissa is a new find.
Mm-hmm.
She's fun people. She's good people. Christie Shinn, I'm ordering Demon Bitch because why the hell not? I need that stuff in my life.
I just, when I started doing this, Doc, figured it would last through the summer and everything go back to normal, and that would be it. There's no way you could have convinced me that I'd still be doing this 3 years later,
right?
And trying to make it grow and be even more of a platform for people to get their stuff seen.
Yep.
At first it was just like, yeah, I got you guys. I'll help in any way I can. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, 6-gun gorilla all day. Brian Christgau. Listen, Christgau immediately moved up into my top tier of creators.
Well, see now, only number 8 came out last year, but
Right.
that whole series is also like Ed Gein. It's story worth reading and catching up from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you can get the trade of number 1 through 6, and now get trade for the other 4, right?
I need Frog
7,
G.
8, 9, and 10. I think.
Frog G in my life. I need London Gothic. There's so many pops. Oh my god! It makes you wish you were a gazillionaire because you could back every cool thing that came down the pipe. You know.
And I have read all 1 through 8 of 6 Gun, and it is a great story. Okay, so if you're thinking about or on the fence of that, if you like westerns, you know, I mean,
hell, you don't even have to like westerns if you just like a good story.
Well, I mean, it's a good story, but I'm just saying, you know, it's like I like stuff from the Old West. You know, this is the good, the bad, and the ugly, all wrapped up into one ape. You know,
Brian's writing consistently good from everything that I've seen, and I have read as much of it as I can, and I've put eyes on as much as I can. Brian Christgau, if you're out there, buddy, Merry Christmas to you as well.
Yeah, he ain't awake yet.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that let me say this about that particular thing. My entire working life as an adult, I am up at 4:00 in the morning, and I usually, even as a counselor, I didn't get done with work till 8:00 at night. Come home, grab a little bite to eat, unwind, go to bed, rinse, repeat. However, the comic book community, you people are vampires. You people be awake all the time. And there's been more than one time I've started streaming when I get up, and Pops is like, what the fuck, man? It's 4:00 in the morning. It's 5:00 in the morning. But there are people that are still up from the previous night streaming.
Well, yeah, I'm one of them. I'm getting ready to go to bed, and Doc's starting to stream. I'm like, dude, I can't hang out no longer, bro. I've been up all night.
But I fall into those vampire hours also, and I think it's got something to do with the different creative parts of my brain. As a plein air painter, the golden hour of sunlight is like between 9 and 10:30 in the morning, and that's the best time to paint. So you load up your shit, you get out, you've already scouted your location, you go out and you paint, and you come home, and then you refine in the studio, then you go back if you need to the next day, or you move on to the next painting. When you're drawing, there's no such thing. And so, and maybe it's because I'm also writing the book, but the story ideas will come to me as I'm trying to go to sleep, and I get up and I draw in the middle of the night. So I kind of, maybe I understand the vampirism of the comic book community, or maybe it's just a geek thing. Who knows?
Well, it also could just be that, we're all over the world.
Yeah, there's that too.
You know, you got people in different time zones that are awake when other people aren't.
Well, I'm more so talking about the way it affects me personally.
I mean,
I suddenly
for me, if I get an idea at 3:00 in the morning when I'm laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep, and an idea comes to my mind, I don't want to lose that idea. So it's not going to let me go to sleep until I get up and either send that message to whoever that idea was for, or, because it's never my idea for me. It's always my idea for somebody else, right?
Yeah, you got a healthy version of the ADD.
Oh, dude,
that's always creating. You know what I'm saying?
It's horrible, man. There's times when I have pieces of paper that just have random shit written all over them, right?
Right.
Just random shit written all over them because I grab whatever's handy and I start writing on it.
Right.
Little pieces of paper, big pieces of paper is like, it doesn't matter. It's handy.
Including the famous paper plate.
Yeah. Envelopes from mom. Letter from mom. It turns into a little notepad thing because it was what was handy when I
scribble notes on shit all the time, and my desk piles up with them. And at the end of the month, every month, I go through them. I did that, and I put all that shit away. Clean the desk. It's like an archaeological dig through history to clean.
Yeah, it's like my last 2 months of ideas. They're in a pile of shit, and it's like, oh.
Yep, did that. Still need to do that one.
But yeah, it's like,
excuse me.
I don't know exactly how much completed work Dan and Glenn have for their prom stories, but they might have enough to do a book themselves, just them two. So I don't know, dude. It's like them guys been working at it and being made to wait for a long time.
Yeah.
And I want to just let them go ahead and do their thing. You know what I mean? And anybody else who's ready can be in, but I want to let them do their thing. They've been waiting for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, Glenn's working on the third story.
Glenn is an amazing creator. I'm just saying. He's a consummate professional.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to make him wait. He's putting in work. So
while we're doing that though, let's remind everybody that.
And here we go.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah. It's not small. No.
Kiss my entire ass.
Oh, my darling, not 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
I'm gonna get a cappuccino soon. I'm gonna strangle somebody.
This is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
Damn good coffee. And hot.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
This town needs an enema.
I love that one. Kiss my entire ass.
Mm-hmm. I like that one.
Harlem Nights is one of my top 10 movies. Just saying. Fantastic movie. I mean, and it's a who's who of African American actors and white actors. I'm just saying, man, that thing was incredible. That was back when Eddie Murphy was still funny.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Tony Orlando and Don, anytime you can headbang to disco, it's good disco. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
No.
Good music. I don't care what you say.
Oh man, the coming home from prison song, Doc. That's the only one that mattered. Right?
Tie a yellow ribbon around the old tree. What's the guy that sang? It's Casey and the Sunshine Man. I wanna put on my boogie shoes.
Oh God, no, not Casey.
And I am your boogie man. What I am. I'm here to do whatever I can. Music was just better back in the day. Doesn't matter what
keep it up and you're going to be out here by yourself. I'm just saying.
I don't care. Music was better. It doesn't matter what genre it was. Music was just better. Back in the day. Better.
Some of it just sucked regardless.
Well, yeah, I'll grant you that. But some of it was good. Most of it was good. But like, pick a genre. Pop. Even if you don't like pop music, the pop music in the 70s and 80s was better. Rock, obviously, 70s and 80s were better than anything now. Country, everything was better in the 70s and the 80s and even the 60s.
Country is exactly the same. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It got worse. Ronnie Millsap's dead. So it went to hell after Ronnie Millsap died. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the music is. It was just better back in even disco. I mean, not disco. Soul was better. Now it's got to be rap, and I can't stand rap. It does nothing for me.
There's only one. There's only one rapper making a difference right now. We all know who he is.
I know who you're talking about. I like his lyrics, but I'm just not a fan of rap.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about it. Sometimes he actually sings.
If you can sing, rap your ass off.
That's what I'm saying.
Now, I will say this.
Too, so,
I will say this. When Run DMC teamed up with Aerosmith to do Walk This Way, loved it. Loved it. Loved it. And it brought Aerosmith back.
The day the music died.
It brought Aerosmith back. Hey, we're cleaning something out.
That was the day music died. That's when sampling began and shit went to hell, dude.
Yeah, but it wasn't stealing because Aerosmith participated.
And still, that's when it began. It's
Rich, what's up, bud?
Hey, man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Good to see you, buddy.
And he sounds enthusiastic when he says, man, Merry Christmas.
Humbug.
Did you get all charged up so you can do your draw
Yeah,
stream?
you're supposed to get all excited and
I
say,
could.
oh, fucking ho.
Oh, I can't fucking wait to go on the show again. Yay.
Hey, Pops, why don't you add Rich's channel so he can just segue right into his draw stream he wants to do?
No, you don't have to do that. I'll just draw right here, whatever the fuck you want me to do that now? I got to set up a little bit.
We can add it.
Well, whatever. I'll just start now. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I'm not rushing you. I just know that you were keen to do it, and I'm glad to have you.
I was kind of keen to do it, but yeah, I'll fucking do it.
And
Just
I'm
give me a
glad
mo.
to have you. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I am glad that I am here too. Thank you.
All right. Just added your YouTube channel to the show. So say hi
Wow,
to
that's great.
your people.
Give me
Say
a
hi to your people that watch on
How do
your
you,
channel.
no, there's no one. None of my people are fucking here, man.
Yeah,
They're all too
there's
busy
replays.
celebrating.
There's-
Yeah, all right.
There are
whatever.
people that watch this on replay, so say hi to your fans from their channel.
No.
There's easily 100 watching on your channel right now, Rich.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
nice.
it. Look at it.
Look at what?
There's
My
100
channel.
There's 100 people watching on your channel.
I can't look at my channel. I have to log into my old laptop, and I can't do it because it's not fucking working.
That's how I'm getting away with that lie.
Yeah, I'm well aware of. Oh yeah, wow. You're lying? No.
Lick it up. Lick it up.
Lick it up. Oh. It's only right now. Lick
See?
it up. Lick it up.
My musical Tourette's brother.
Oh.
My musical Tourette's brother.
Give me a moment. Let me fucking move this shit over there.
How's your day going, Rich?
Busy. I have to update and annotate, like as in put notes into reasons for my expenditures from my bank statement.
Okay.
Which I've had to go back about 5 or 6 months to do. I think I've got most of them.
Is that part of
the only ones I have to really worry about are the transactions over £200, which all of them were, Airbnb bookings.
Yeah.
And other forms of other shit that I've had to deal with.
Wow, I can't believe they make you do that. Holy cow.
Well, I'm asking for a fee waiver. That means that if I get this right, that's like $3,000 that I don't have to worry about for my visa application.
There you
stay
go.
here, so I'm fine with it. I don't give and besides, I don't have to do that until I don't have to hand it in completely until January 3rd. But I'm taking all the necessary steps, and it turns out there's a couple of other documents I want to throw in there too. So I'm glad they did that because I would have gotten an answer if they just went with what I had. Either they would have accepted it or they would have just refused it outright. But they gave me the option to elaborate further on my bank statements, which is a very positive thing, because if they thought that I was full of shit with my income, they would be like, no, fuck you. You got to pay the whole damn thing, which is going to be about, it's about £2,700, $1,000 for the application and $1,700 for the NHS, which is worth it because it was the NHS that found my fucking cancer. So yeah, I'll pay it.
Saved your life. Yeah.
Yeah, it sure as hell did. So I don't give a rat's ass. Whatever the hell it is, it is. I'm like, all right. I mean, if anything, I don't. To be completely honest, I don't expect to get any type of fee waiver or anything like that. The only reason why I'm doing this is to buy myself time so I could save up for that damn visa. and then pay for it in the eventuality. Because if I get, let's see how it works. If I don't get a response by the 16th or 17th of January, that's good, because I would have 10 business days or 2 weeks to respond and then reapply or pay for the application. And I would get paid at the end of the month of January again. So I'll be able to afford it. It's just going to suck a little bit more when it comes to that. But it's well worth it, because Confetti is going to pay for my education certificate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to jump my salary up a bit, and
it may still
I don't have
through.
to worry about it.
They may say, okay, they may, but the best possible scenario is they go, okay, we're going to waive it.
Well, they are. Yeah. Well, if they waive it, that's great, because I can get an. The only difference for me is that I can get an apartment immediately. Because it's none of these idiots are going to let rent an apartment to me because of the simple fact that I mean, I'm still waiting to hear about my fucking immigration status. So
now
they're not going to give anything to a guy like me just yet.
You're still in Nottingham, correct?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
But I mean, you plan
to
stay in that area.
Yeah. The reason being is because I teach here. So it would be I could do it. I can go somewhere else. And I just might do that, but I would probably go somewhere like around Birmingham or something, or Liverpool, because that's kind of close to where I am. That's about an hour's drive, and if I had a place and I had a car, then I would go somewhere else.
Well, the reason I asked is I was wondering what is like for a typical, say, 1 or 2 bedroom apartment.
Between 600 and 800 pounds.
Well, that's not bad.
It's all right. It's not terrifying. I can afford it. I can afford it.
Yeah, that's not bad, man. It's higher here.
Oh yeah, I know it is. When I lived in New York City, oh god, what the fuck? I had an apartment right near the Staten Island ferry, which goes directly into Manhattan. 1,100 per month.
Yep.
And it was 300 square feet. It was a studio. It wasn't really an apartment. It was a fucking studio.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucked.
Yeah.
No, it was a great apartment. I got laid in there a lot, but it's
like here right now, I think a 2-bedroom apartment in a decent place is running between 900 minimum up to 15 to 1,800.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that the Atlanta area?
Yeah.
South that's fucking hot Atlanta. That's not cheap. It's not fucking cheap at all.
Now, on the other hand, with the market like it is right now, one of my neighbors is selling her house. She paid $80,000 for it, and she's already got a bidding war going for over $200,000 to sell it.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, she's going to make bank, but I did tell her, well, what's your plan after you get your money? Where are you going? What are you going to do? I don't know. Well, you need to have a plan.
Well, move to another place. I mean, who knows? So maybe she'll get like one of those RVs or something and just decide to go running around all over the place, which is fine, I suppose. But
she did say that at one point. She wanted to fix an RV.
Then she'll probably do that. I mean, hey, why not?
I think she's got her heart set on moving back down to Tabby Island, which is cool. I like Tabby.
What's Tabby Island?
It's a little resort island off the Georgia coast, just south of Savannah. And it feels a lot like being in one of the smaller keys down in the Keys.
Okay.
So what are we drawing, Rich?
I have no fucking idea. I decided to draw a mutant goldfish with with buck teeth.
Okay, cool. And my next question for you, I know I asked you this before, but you
all right, go right ahead.
Is there going to be a Roaring 2?
Yes, there will be a Roaring 2. There's going to be a Roaring 2. There's going to be a Roaring 6.
Nice.
The only reason why, and I don't care whoever hears this, the only reason why I have not done anything as far as production of the Roaring is concerned is because I'd like to think that if anybody does remember, my ex-wife decided to kick me out of the house 4 days before the launch of the fucking campaign.
Yeah.
And, I was in a state of flux, and I wasn't too sure where the hell I was going to be.
Yeah.
So until I got the offer at Confetti, I figured I was going to come back to the States sometime in October. I didn't want to, but I did.
Yeah.
But now that I got this offer, and I will finish the Roaring as soon as this next term starts in January. And with the money that I am making now, I can hire a colorist or hire a third-party distributor. And once I do that, I'll be okay. And then I'll be able to send that out. And then I'll release the Roaring once every 6 months because I want to make sure I get the story correct. And then I may jump back on, because I on a train trip to a quote unquote friend's house, I went over to I kind of wrote a very loose plot for Incantesses chapter 3 and 4, so I can maybe close that out. But other than that, nothing else is going on specific. But yes, there'll be a Roaring 1 very shortly. There'll be a Roaring 2 relatively near. And if I have to do it, it will take me a bit. But I plan on continuing that series for at least 4 issues, if not 6.
Nice.
Or what I may do is I'll just continuously do updates after I finish Roaring number 1. And then possibly finish Roaring 2 and 3, and then launching it as a Kickstarter next year, right around September or October. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but the one thing that I know of that's definitely up in the air is the simple fact that I want to make sure that I can stay where the hell I am, because I'm not doing anything until I get my life in order. I simply can't. I don't. Where I'm staying at an Airbnb, I don't have an option for a drafting table. I'm up to my ears in coursework.
Yeah,
we have a new course leader, which is going to take away some of the burden from me. But I have to set up the lesson plans for 2 classes for 14 sessions each. So I have to create 28 PowerPoint presentations in regards to the lessons that are coming up, and I have to coordinate with an outside game studio, and I have to look at that and then coordinate the lessons based on that, because one of the things that we want to do at Confetti is give the students a real life scenario and how they're going to create concept art for a particular company that is in the United Kingdom. And if it all works out, they will use a couple of the designs from the students here, giving them practical experience. But I have to tailor lesson plan for the rest of the term based on that. And we don't have a life drawing class here. So I have to invent. I've already figured out how I could teach figure drawing without the life drawing stuff. But I'm going to have independent life drawing classes on Thursday and Friday to make sure these kids know what the hell they're doing, and then everything else. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little bit busy. I have to say I'm a little bit busy there, sir. So,
just a skosh of things to do.
You think?
A wee skosh.
Oh yeah, paying $1,500 a month for a 700 square foot studio last year. That's insane. 24 hours. That's disgusting. It really is. It truly is. It's yeah, that's really bad. Well, I'm gonna make a cowboy fish.
There you go. I'm gonna grab a couple.
I don't know.
I'll bring back
Buster Goggins or something like that.
I'll bring back some work in progress and show it. Mm-hmm. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna make a really distorted looking fish here. Duh. Right there. It is a little hat with little fucking rose on it or some shit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Honestly, don't know. Anybody else want to show up? That would be great, because I'm just drawing shit. I mean, I'm not doing anything. Honestly, just meh. You got a full house there, Pops?
No, that's just the kids.
Nice, nicely done.
They're nicely up there having a good time.
Good, God bless.
Obviously.
Yeah, no, that's good.
No, you gotta remember they're cooped up in the house, dude. It's cold as fuck outside, dude.
I've heard what's going on there, man.
I mean, it's like 3 degrees and the wind is blowing, and I mean, even if they went out, they'd bundle all up. They go out. They probably wouldn't stay out there very long, so they got a lot of pent up energy.
Well, yeah, of course.
Locked.
Is that a nationwide thing that's happening? Is that like
no, it's wonderful in Phoenix and California.
Oh, fuck Phoenix and California. The hell with Phoenix and California. What the hell do they know?
Man, now look, see, Phoenix might get hot in the summer.
Yeah.
They don't get none of this crap.
Yeah, well, I don't care about them. They smell.
I got lots of friends and family in Phoenix, bro. Lots.
And I'm not saying all of them. Did I say all of them?
I don't know.
I said they, not all of them. Fuck.
But yeah, there's places that are really getting hammered, and then there's, I mean, way down south, like where Doc is, complaining about how cold it is. It's like,
oh, I know.
So yeah, I mean, Kansas City, Louisiana is cold, Texas is cold, everywhere is cold.
Oh, I believe it.
Cold,
That's terrible. Yeah, it's a little chilly here. It's not all that bad. I am waiting for the volcanoes to blow up Oregon and split Cali off of the United States. Wow. I don't.
Do you think it'll float into the ocean or sink into the ocean?
It'll probably sink into the ocean, like in 2012, where it's like California really does sink into the Pacific Ocean. These people deserve to have their own island.
And by deserve, he means y'all deserve it.
Y'all deserve it. Y'all bastards. God.
He ain't talking about a tropical island. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care about this.
More like Australia. Penal colony.
You know what? I know, right? Make it like Escape from New York, but with with hippies and fucking and exotic pizza recipes and shit like that, and Christie Shinn. Because it's like Christie Shinn. I think Christie Shinn would rule that island under her a fucking iron hand or some shit like that, and she would be the queen bee pimp of fucking Jabipland or some shit like that. I mean, I don't know what the fuck it would be, but she would be the queen ruler of all that she surveys.
Real life experience in LA.
Yeah, right.
So here's the last couple of days worth of work. So
God, I gotta look at this now.
Elizabeth's training montage, where she's learning to be a witch.
Getting strong now.
Yeah. So there's that.
You got to put some energy signature around her eye, man. You got to jump a little bit more. And I like what you have there. I like what you have there very much.
I had drawn hyper realistic sweat drops and tears on the face, but it just wasn't working. So I took them out.
Looked like acne.
Now wait just a damn minute.
Fucked up. That's probably right.
When I'm ready to not be embiggenated. So this is her going into protective custody, meeting her detail.
Okay.
And the mysterious phone call.
That's lovely. The mysterious phone call. That's always good.
Yeah. And this is what I got from like in the DA's office.
Oh, look at that.
Where they're first looking.
Look at that nastiness.
Look at my girl.
Look at your girl.
Look at my girl. She's a pretty girl.
She is a pretty girl.
So yeah, this was just 2 days worth of work, and I'm kind of proud that I kicked ass, man. That's almost 3 pages in 2 days. And I'm not an inker, so the inking part is slow for me because I don't have the skills that Rich has.
You don't have to have the skills that I have. You just have to go over your artwork.
Yeah,
you don't need the skills that I have, my friend.
I draw my ass off, but inking is its own thing. Just telling you, as you will.
Inking's not all that hard, man. You just got to. It's just repetition. That's really all it is. I mean,
look.
What?
I say painting's not that hard because I'm good at it and I've been doing it forever. Okay, so just saying.
All right, but yeah, inking is it is a discipline on its own. So
yeah,
I mean, I if I had Black India ink, I would ink this thing.
Yeah,
but I don't right now. Well, I mean, I have Pigma pens or whatever the hell those things are, the microns. But
yeah. You can only
maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know.
You remember, Rich, and some of the viewers or even creators might not know if they're not old enough that there were certain reasons that you used the materials you used. Like, for example, you could just use a felt tip pen or a Sharpie marker or a magic marker because they're going to turn purple over time. And they didn't want you to use that stuff. Well, now that you scan it as soon as you draw it, you can go back now. You can use anything that'll make a mark as long as it'll scan. So you can use Sharpie marker. You can use Pilot razor points. You can use the Copic markers,
Well, of course, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that we're all able to, and that's really awesome. But me, I'm just like, I'll just draw this in here, and then I'll take a snapshot of it, and then I'll color it in Photoshop. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. But I've for some reason, I'm starting to really like drawing really odd shit. like really, just like letting it flow and like, okay, I'll do this. And I'm starting to really like this kind of stuff, like really strange images and whatever the fuck. And I'm going to push the boundary a little bit more as I go along. Because right now I'm drawing a tap dancing goldfish with buck teeth.
Right.
And I have no idea why the fuck I'm doing it. Because it's like, why?
I'm a strange guy.
Really? That's true. I am a strange man. Yeah, anybody out there who invested in the book, in the Roaring, I will make a promise. If I don't get it done by February, I'm going to reimburse everybody for whatever money was spent. And even if some people already have the art, I don't care. Keep it. Or I'll even send out some art for anybody who pledged. I don't give a shit. I mean, I do care about it, but at the same time, it's like I have my life to think about. I'll get it done. Don't worry. I'm just saying.
Get it done and send it out. Don't worry about all that dumb shit.
I know. I'll get it out of the way. Don't worry about it. I'll do it. It's just I have like 5 fucking things going on in my head right now, and that's the truth.
Yeah. Just keep people updated. That's all you need to do.
That's what I have to.
I know exactly what just went through your head right then.
I don't have a fucking sec. I don't have a receptionist. I don't have anybody help me out with this.
Yeah.
And my very fucking existence falls on whether I get this goddamn visa.
Exactly.
We want the book. Did you ask me that, Doc, so I can be put on the spot? Because now I feel like a piece of shit for not getting everybody out.
Wait, Rich. As long as you're working on it, we're good. Get it done.
The answer to your question, Rich, is no. I did not intend to put you
on. Thank you. Because it's like I'm already. I'm not.
I asked
having a lot of fun with a lot of shit to begin with.
Because I am a fan of your product.
Christ. No one's a fan of my stuff, Doc.
Oh, shut up.
No one is a fan of anything. Take your time, Rich. I'm glad that Fazerko got page 15, which he richly deserved, and he was kind enough.
Most of the book's done. It's not like you have a lot.
Most of the book is done.
Just,
exactly.
Most of the book is done. I know.
Just relax. It'll happen.
I can't relax, Doc.
I know.
I can't relax. It's Christmas Eve, and I'm in an Airbnb right now. And instead of having to deal with whatever the fuck I have to take care of on a personal level, I'm in the middle of writing personal notes to immigration, giving reasons as to why I should stay here. I've had to annotate notes on my bank account, which really should be simple and obvious. But this is the UK, where you have to annotate everything and make sure you fucking do it. Yeah. On top of that, I have to create lessons for the new course leader, and I got to work with this individual because before I was spearheading 2 classes, not 1, 2. 2 fucking classes, and I had to marry both of those classes in order for me to make it, in order for any of these classes to make sense. Right. And it's just like, and it turns out, because of whatever. Lately, I have some, maybe it sounds really silly of me to say it, but I have some sort of quote-unquote celebrity status here. If you go on the Confetti website, you'll see a video of me talking about my creative process and why I want to be a teacher. And trust me when I tell you, there's a few people in my school who this did not go over very well because they have a quote unquote master's in teaching where I'm just here and I'm already a better teacher than a bunch of them there. No shit. I am easily the most popular student, the most popular teacher they have in that fucking department. And it's like, I'm there for what, 3 months?
Yeah.
Now I'm doing all that while doing all this. So it's like, yes, this is a destiny. I don't want to go back to the States, not because I don't love the States and not because I won't have anything in the States, but right now, right here, my life is here and I'm doing everything I can to make sure that I can fucking secure it. And it bothers me because I love doing this.
Yeah. Agreed. I understand all of that. Listen,
it's frustrating, man. It's really frustrating, and it really bothers me sometimes because it's like, and all in the middle of this too, my disgusting, useless toad of an ex-wife decided to open up her stuff and do all that to me, and it's like, you know what? I have to ignore that too, which I have been for the most part.
Right.
It's not easy. It's not easy because this person is still harassing me on a low key level.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how clever I am and not nasty I am with my insults? Do you have any idea how much I want to reply to this person? Yeah, my God, I'd have her eat her own shit within 5 minutes. But I'm taking it as I go. I'm just taking it as I go, man, and I'm doing whatever I can. So during the little breaks of humanity that I have, I'm drawing fish. Goofy ass fish. Because
I have been there.
Yeah, I hope you never have to experience that again.
Yeah.
Because it sucks.
I won't. I just, it's never going to happen again, period.
Good. Because I will be a teacher here and I will succeed at everything I fucking do. Because I'll tell you something, man. This is the truth. These last 5 months have been the best of my life. I've discovered things about myself that I've never thought was possible. And it's like, yep. And I have friends who have stood by me.
Yep.
Thank you for being patient with me and who I've been lately. Thank you. Because without some of the people that I do know,
right?
Yeah, it would be hard. It would be very difficult for me to. It's a little difficult once in a while, but you know what? As a man, I can handle all this shit.
Without good people around you, it would be more than hard. It would be impossible.
Dude, there are people who can't handle half of the shit that you and I have ever gone through without thinking of killing themselves.
Right.
That's a tofu eating crowd.
That's just the real of it.
That's the fucking tofu eating soy boys who are like, oh, my pussy hurts. Oh, daddy, my pussy hurts. I mean, shut the fuck up. Get off your fucking ass, which I have done. And I'm like, yep. If I do this, this will be if I get this fucking visa taken care of with that fee waiver, that'll be one of the best things I've ever done next to teaching and drawing at fucking Marvel Comics, man.
I think it's going to go your way, bro.
Let's see. Well, whatever it is, man. Regardless of whatever it is, I'm not going to stop, and I don't quit.
Right.
I've never quit at anything in my life, and I never will. Except my ex-wife, because she's easy to quit about.
I was going to say I've quit some stupid stuff before.
Oh, I've quit some stupid females along the way. Trust me. For fuck's sake, stop ranting, Rich. Me and you're going to kill me such one. Go fuck yourself, Nick. And I am ranting, so you can eat a dick. I don't give a fuck what you say. Shut up. Shut up. Soy boy. Have some tofu on me. Fuck. And lift your little weights.
The British biceps. What's going on, Nick?
I got bigger fucking biceps than this pussy does. Fuck this guy.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
He's got a special gift for you that involves goose fat, Rich.
Yeah, good luck to him. He doesn't know I'm a size queen. So oh boy. Let's see. What porn can I watch today? I mean, what educational television should I watch now? Oh man, is anybody else out there who wants to draw with me, man? Fuck. What do you do? Why are you even here on a fucking holiday day? Don't you like have family that you could spend it with? It's a much better option than what the hell I have.
Who are you talking to?
You, Pops, whatever. I mean, don't you guys have other shit to do that's far more important than being around me or anything?
Even my grandkids are grown.
All right.
My son's going to swing by in a little while, and we'll hang out for about 10 minutes, and then he'll go be with what he considers his real family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I'm just dad.
Yeah, no, right.
Now, the wife is making her world famous deviled eggs for the get together.
Oh my goodness!
I have never understood how something that tastes so good can smell so fucking bad when it's cooking. It's like a giant came in and farted all through the house. Just
nice. Oh God. So look like my ex visited your place, huh? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
And then later on, I'm meeting my publisher. We're going to script a page or two just for about an hour. And then tomorrow, Rich, I'm going to be probably around 11. I'm just going to start an all-day hangout Christmas stream, kind of like this.
11. That's 4:00 my time. I'll be there.
Yep.
I'll be there.
That's
not going to be an issue. I'll be there.
Might have some libations. Don't know yet.
Oh, I'll definitely have some libations. I got to see if there's going to be a place that's going to be open.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to see if there's any place that's going to be open when I fucking... what was I going to say? I don't know. I forgot. Look at this nasty thing.
All right. Well, you just...
Yeah. How do I do it so damn good? How am I so damn good?
Nick says he's going to open you up like a wizard's sleeve.
Yeah, but Nick has also been day drinking since 1 p.m. So
yeah, you know,
it's 8:00 for all you betrayers of the Queen, you fucking slags.
King.
So, yeah, King, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck you, Charles.
There was an article, by the way.
God save the Queen. Nope, they couldn't do it because she died.
King Charles has kicked Prince Edward out of the palace and forbade him from using
the nursery where the children are.
The royal correspondence and all that stuff.
Oh no!
So Charles is cleaning house. He may know something's coming.
What? Like what's going to be coming?
Remember that Prince Edward is tied up in the Epstein stuff.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Heavily implicated. So maybe something's coming.
Who knows? That would be funny if it was. That'd be great.
Maybe Ghislaine Maxwell's finally gonna, give some names.
I'm surprised she hasn't hung herself 5 times yet. She must have fallen. I'm wondering why she hasn't fallen on a knife like 8 or 9 times yet.
Like the guy.
Those things happen.
Twice.
I am the greatest artist ever. Second, because there's another great artist here. But it's definitely not. I mean, great artists are usually have to work at what their stuff is. They're not. They don't just show up out of nowhere. I mean, it's not like they sit down with a very famous artist for an hour and then say that they're amazing artists or something like that because they studied under such and such excellent an artist for an hour, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to draw a comic now because I'm so good at it."
Right.
Yeah, blue-haired land whale. Blue-haired land whale. I don't care. That person sucks. Is a bad artist. It's like saying someone who draws anthropomorphic sea creatures is an expert in animation. I don't know where the hell he got that from. Oh, did I say she? Sorry. I'm a mean bastard lately, man. I don't tolerate fools easy these days. How about you, man? How you feeling about that?
No, my time is too valuable.
Yeah, I can't suffer fools. I can't. No, I'm dead serious. Lately, I've had a really low tolerance for people who don't shut up. It's like, stop talking. My gray matter is seeping out of my ears because of you. Damn, man. You think this guy is the next Michigan Frog? What do you think? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Any chance we get a famous artist on at some point?
Baby, my heart's on fire.
Oh, any chance we could get a famous artist on at some point? Oh, all right, Nick. I heard that. See that? See what he said?
It is what it is.
If you refuse me, I'm sorry about that, Doc. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. I'll never left alone.
Oh, baby. And tell me I'm your own.
All right, here we go. Baby, my heart's on fire. I don't know where the hell this is going. I don't know. Should I give him a tuxedo or like a something else?
Not a whole tux, just maybe a bow tie.
Oh, a bow tie would be nice. I got a very lovely Merry Christmas message.
Friend of mine posted, "Hey, to all my Yankee friends, your weather's in my yard all drunk and acting up. Gonna need you to come get it and take it back." That's a good one. Stealing that one.
Mm-hmm. Someone sent me, a very lovely human sent me a very Merry Christmas thingy. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. All right, so now I get a bow tie. Let's make sure I get the structure right. All right, so, okay. Yeah, right there. I can draw anything that we want to. Dude, I went to this club called Beeston Social. It's the name of the town. Anyway, bye, fellas. I'm off to cook my gravy for the big day and secret ingredient, some special gentleman's relish. Okay, that's great.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, you see, I'm not the one that's inappropriate lately. It's this guy, but no one says anything because he's basic. If anybody is out there, I would like some more people in here. It would be nice if anybody decides they want to. My leg hurts, man.
7 watching right now.
Yeah.
God bless you too, Nick. Merry Christmas to you.
Love you guys, man. Have a fab crimbo. You too, my friend. Enjoy. Sorry. Rich is lonely. Yeah, Rich is lonely. That's right, I am. Fucking pity me. And if you're an attractive female, send me boob pictures. Let's see. If you refuse me, honey, you'll lose me. I'm not going to have any crazy Christmas dinner or anything, you know? I already had like my crazy Christmas dinner. I just made ravioli. You know?
There you go.
Yeah, it's good enough, I suppose.
There's always food, the family thing, but I'm not going out there tomorrow, so I don't have to socialize. I get a plate brought back to me.
So Rich, you had a Tuscany Christmas dinner?
No, not really.
That
just ravioli. That's all I fucking had.
Isn't that where ravioli was originated in Tuscany?
Well, I don't know, man. Let me check Google and see where the ravioli came from. Like the fuck I know. Where did ravioli come from? All right. Let me
noodles.
Rich.
Guess what? It came from Italy.
Yeah.
Lombardy from Milan and Mantua.
Yeah, we know it came from Italy, Rich. We were never.
Yeah, but you didn't specify. Well, you said Tuscany.
Yeah, isn't that part of Italy?
There's no Tuscany here. It's Milan. The hell do you know? Thank you. Oh, fuck.
Nobody cares. Nobody.
And you've never been near Milan.
Who decided to open up about that? Now that I spit the truth, you're like, nobody cares.
You've never been to Milan, Rich.
Neither have I.
I said you.
Oh yeah, I have yet to go. I can go. All I gotta do is hop on the train or a plane It takes me, I don't know, 20 minutes to get there. Oops, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
But see, you have to actually put in the effort. And as
What's wrong with
posted
putting in the
our
effort to
group
go to
earlier,
fucking the
you
lawn?
said, I'm lazy.
I'm not. I'm lazy now because I got shit to do. I got shit to do. I've been doing stuff all day today, man. I've been putting together this kick-ass PowerPoint presentation on how to put together a concept art portfolio, and it is the most comprehensive thing that you will ever read because it gives you not only examples as to what you can do, but how to do it. And man, am I having a good time with that shit.
Rich, could I trouble you to get a copy of that curriculum?
I'll give you a copy of this. I'll give you a copy of the PowerPoint presentation. Sound good?
Yeah.
Def.
We have a commercial art course. It's not a big one for us. We're more.
That's fine. It's a PowerPoint presentation. You can play that, right?
I would. Yeah, I'd love to have it.
Well, what I'll do is I'll give you I'll give you something more universal just in case. I'll give you a PDF version of it. Sound good?
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, however you want to roll.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. Let me just finish it first because
I'll
tell you what it is. If anybody wants to know, you want me to give like a little bit of a synopsis?
Yes, but after I get coffee, I'll be right back.
All right, get your coffee. Where the hell did Pops go? Am I the only one here again? See, Pops is like, yeah, Rich is lonely, but no one's here. Fuck. You know? That's just not fair. Just not fair.
You're right.
Good. 42%. I'm charging this battery on this laptop as we go. Let me open that up. Let me see if I can. Actually, let me see. Let me see if I can actually. Give me a moment. All right. Let me just term 2. Let me see if I can even put it in as a window. So I think I could put it in as a window. And, let's see what happens. Oh, no, not like that. Okay, this right there. Okay. Oh yeah, I can. It's a PowerPoint presentation. I can't do that unless I open it up. Let's see if I can get it. Doop. Let's see. Let's see if I can share that. Let's see if I can share that screen. And here we go.
Honeycomb's big. Yeah.
110. Window. Yep, that one. Sure. Okay. Can you see? There it is. Is that able to be seen, Pop?
I can see it.
Okay, good. Let me just decrease the size of it so I can build it up a little bit bigger. Okay. You see, that's the thing now because it's like, all right, not a big deal. Okay.
What, dude?
All right. You still there, Pops? No, he went to see his
I have a munchkin in my lap.
Yeah, I figured. That's all right. Honeycomb's big. Yeah. It's not small. No. Honeycomb's got a big bite. Big taste and a big bite. Yeah, I know.
Okay. He had to show me his second issue of his Sonic comic book.
Nice.
It's a work in progress. He's not ready to show it to you yet.
No, I'd love to see it.
They get on these little kicks every now and then, and
that's cool.
And they draw. Emma's got a whole stack of art stuff over here that she wants to show everybody at some point, but she hasn't been down here yet today.
Oh no!
I've seen two of the four. Two of the four have made appearances down here today. So.
Yes.
Sophia came in early, Rich. You missed that.
I did. I miss a lot of things, unfortunately. Okay. That's that. Honeycomb's big. Yeah. It's not small. No. Honeycomb's got a big bite. Big taste and a big bite. Nick Henry is gay. Nick Henry likes the pipe. The flesh pipe.
Leave Nick alone.
He likes the skin flute. He plays the skin flute all day long.
He's not here to defend himself.
That's right. I don't care. He likes to play the skin flute all night long. Like, sorry, Miss Jackson. You could play the skin flute. Ooh.
All right, Rich.
All right, whatever. I know.
Get a handle on yourself.
I know. I'm trying.
We haven't segued over to your show yet. You're still on my show.
He's asking where'd Pops go, and he says stuff like that, and Pops.
And where'd Pops go? I haven't said anything. Here, put me in, man. Put me in. I wanted to put my screen up. Put my screen up. Yeah, there you are. Okay. This is what I have to give the students in the 2D digital class, because for their assessment, for their term assessment, which is like, from the beginning of the term to Christmas time. Now in the 2D digital class, they have to put together a portfolio for themselves. Now, this is what I have a work in progress. I'm going to go slide by slide. Okay. Good. Let's go back. Game art portfolio exemplar, which means this is, it's explaining what it is. Being a concept artist is an unconventional method of making a living, to say the least. When applying for a position as a concept artist, a CV is not enough. A CV is a resume here. It only tells the art director what you've done, and that isn't good enough, unfortunately. And there is an old adage that applies here. Show, don't tell.
There it is.
An art director of any creative studio will want you to show them what you are capable of creating. And a portfolio does exactly that. What is a portfolio? A curated collection of original artwork used as a visual representation of the artist's best work. And there's a couple of more descriptions here.
Well, let me read them. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, go ahead. It's an arrangement of artwork meant to show art ability and search for employment in the creative field the artist wants to procure. Now, let's say you want to be a concept artist for children's video games. If you have an art style like that, you create art that reflects something like that. Instead of, you wouldn't create a portfolio of alien technology for a children's book.
Right.
You would create the art for what you want to do. And a portfolio is physical in presentation. That's a rarity these days, to be honest. Now
it is.
But it's always good to have something like that if you go to a convention, or if you go to one of those, like gaming conventions or something,
or any art convention.
Yeah, that's true too. The portfolio can also be digital in presentation, which is advisable. Now, if I go to here. Now, this is what the students have to do. For your 2D digital formative assessment, you will create a professional level video game concept art and design portfolio. This portfolio covers all the categories involved in design of a video game. The character, where it's a protagonist, antagonist, creatures, aliens, etc. The environment, the interior, exterior, natural, man-made, alien, fantasy, whatever. Weapons, projectile, blade, throwing, energy, lasers, exotic, etc., etc. Vehicles, where automobiles, spaceship, futuristic, ancient, etc., whatever. And armor or prop. That's kind of an ancillary thing that you can use for characters and environment, but sometimes you may want to segment it. So I just did for the sake of it.
Yeah.
chainmail, bulletproof vests, energy shielding, first aid kits, health power-ups, mats.
That would include like drops that are going to happen in the game.
Well, yeah, it's like when you see those things when they float up and down just a little bit as an animate.
Yeah.
And it's like you get it, and it's like, oh, I feel better now. I got a senzu bean. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
exactly what it is. If you want to put something like that, that's great. That only adds to it. Okay, let's see. Down. Okay. Yeah. The content or page amount. All right. When you use a portfolio to submit for art for your prospective job, most art directors would like to see between 10 and 20 pieces of your best work. That is usually the number you want to stay within. You don't want to glut the art director's time, because the art director does not have that much time to talk to you.
Exactly.
The only time an art director will give you extra time is if he is absolutely and positively wowed by your portfolio. Like, what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, and he would sit there and he would talk with you for a great amount of time.
If they ask you for more.
Yeah, if they ask you for more, then you show them more.
Right.
What you do is you have handy either another portfolio or a link to the website at the end of everything.
Yep.
Now, for your presentation, here's how you present it. Your portfolio is an audition by which your art is judged. Having great art is not the only element of a portfolio. Your portfolio should be easy to read. Like, one subject should be able to flow into the next, character to weapons to vehicle. Aesthetically pleasing, as in your artwork should always be your best work and your cleanest work. And some portfolios even showcase the concept artist's creative process with a progressive arrangement from start thumbnail to finish, fully rendered and colored, as you can see in the graphic next to it.
Yep.
Where it starts with an idea and then you have that at the end. And the last one is stylistically specific. This is something you should pay attention to. Like, there are gaming companies that require a certain look or feel that the characters have stylistically.
Yeah.
Like, most studios will want to see characters and other game elements to reflect how you would represent their game design style.
Exactly. So if you're going to work for a manga company, you don't want to do European style.
Exactly. It's just like if you work for Blue Sky Studios or Pixar.
Yeah.
Blue Sky Studios has Ice Age, and you know how their characters look.
Yes.
Whereas the Pixar is still hyperbolic and cartoonish, but they're a little bit less ostentatious in design. So that's something you want to take into consideration as well, is to show that you have that flexibility.
Yeah, man.
Now, continuing the presentation, when you're creating your portfolio, it's always a good idea to add your contact information on every piece that does not interfere or distract with the art director observing the work. Now, a prime example of this is a sheet of concept art here. It has all the examples you need to figure out who the character is, but who's the artist? This guy! And you can see with this progressive arrow over here, you don't notice it really, but that's where his name is. As you can see, Mr. Keege's name is relatively easy to see, but not so obvious that it is distracting for the art director.
Right.
Now, if I go to the next one, now, presentation continuing, it is an absolute must that you place your contact information somewhere within the art that doesn't interfere with the visual. Most often, the information you should include is the following: your name, your address and postcode, your email and cell number, website, or links to social media. You can remove one or two of them, but I would suggest you put all of them in, just to be absolutely sure that the art director will know where the hell you are. And what I need to put in here, I should put in if you can create hyperlinks to your website and your links to social media. All he has to do while he's looking at them is click on them.
Yep.
So, yeah, I have to put that in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to edit this in real time.
Just hyperlink.
If you can put hyperlinks for your websites and social media.
I would show it's just to say hyperlinks if possible, or wherever possible.
I want to be literal, so
okay.
I'm the one. If possible, hyperlink. Put hyperlinks for your website and social media. So there, okay.
Yeah.
Is that all right with you?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Whatever. How you teach this class, you can do it.
How you do it and how I do it.
Right. How I do it is efficient.
Don't
if you don't mind. Man. Anyway, fuck. Character design. How the main character protagonist is supposed to look during gameplay. The concept artist here chose to place numerous stages of development for the 3D modeler to use when making the model for gameplay. Now I have a little descriptions over here, like this one that's basic shape design, color exploration, silhouettes over here, character roughs, and orthographic turnaround views. These are the most important because the modeler can just use those and just pop them in.
We were talking about that last night, doing wraparounds, walkarounds, turnarounds, whatever you call them.
Exactly, yeah. And for other types of character design, some artists include extraneous items such as clothes or weapons or variations of said items to show variety. Like you see over here, there's different clothes on this character, maybe a little bit of a weapon here or there or two. And some show more than one character within the story that has a recurring stylistic theme that the artist uses in their work. It's like this is like a secondary or tertiary level of design where it's just use of gray tones and how the character's supposed to look. So you have that. And over here are other examples of character concept art that could be displayed. Now, some concept artists use contrasting colors, which you have over here, to emphasize focus on the art. Some concept artists include a paragraph or two explaining the creative process, which is right over here. You can include these stylistic choices if you wish, but never let it overtake the actual artwork. Like you see how this is just framed over here. This is a very good design. It's like a rule of thirds composition, where it's like you have your most important areas of the design as it leads this way. And what it does, it frames what you're describing over here. I would never use more than 50 words in my own, between 40 and 60 words is optimum. That's it. Or don't do it at all, or just put the title of the character where
that's real.
Exactly.
Visual design is everything.
Yes, it is. It can be. Absolutely. So now we go to environment design. And this is the practice of building and designing a playable location where the story of the game will be set. Now over here, I have examples of a type of environment design where it's like we have varying degrees of black to white with the middles of gray over here, which shows atmospheric perspective in a way, separating all the items as everything, all the elements of the design as it goes into the background, which I taught. And since I'm putting this over here, it's gonna harken back to a memory in which when I taught this to the students.
Yep.
So as with character concepts, if you help decide to show the stage of the development of the artwork, here you have monochromatic memories of environment concept art, much like atmospheric perspective, which they've done.
Yeah.
So that's good, which I make sure that they did in some way or another. Where the further objects we see in the background, the gray tone gradually becomes lighter. Now over here, with the next example of environment design, environment design is just as complex and as involved as designing the main character, since it will be the world that the character exists in. Yeah. I should put in inhabits. Habits. A properly designed environment will have a personality and life of its own. Essentially, it is the universe the character lives in. Now over here, for an example, it helps a lot if you give areas of an environment designations of what the area is. Let me actually bolden that. Let me make that bolder. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me save. What the area is, example, room, closet, pathway, including orthographic views. Let me do that as well. You're witnessing real-time editing here, including orthographic views of environment elements such as fireplaces or columns to give the art director a better understanding. Glad I'm looking at this. Huh?
Woody saying hello.
Hey, Woody. Yeah. Better understanding of the world and the hero is supposed to explore. That's the one over here. Now, I was about to start vehicle design when my laptop started dying. So vehicle design. For every environment and gameplay, one way or another, there was always a type of transport or vehicle that the main character or characters will have to travel in order to get to either the next level or another continent or city or planet or any other stage of gameplay. And of course, just like environment design, the vehicle should be reflected or consistent in the look of the surrounding environment. So now I have to throw a whole bunch of stuff here. Got a couple of things here that I have to put in. And then what I have to do is make sure. Give me that second. Okay. Yeah. What I'm going to do over the next 3 or 4 pages over here is like I have to make sure that the students, when creating a portfolio, keep this in mind. Remember to keep this in mind. The portfolio creating is essentially your PebblePad blog without the reflective blogs that accompany the uploaded art. This portfolio is to be saved in PDF format only. It's to show your best and organized and cleanest representation of your artwork. I'm giving them hints, so progressive as such as possible. As an artist, your objective is not to deliver superior artwork, but set it in a timely manner.
Yeah,
blah, blah.
Your third bullet, your portfolio show your best, blah, blah, blah. I'd put a little dash and say you're putting your best foot forward.
Okay.
Or just putting your best foot forward.
It's putting your best foot forward.
Or, Rich, the more common thing we say in everything is you only get one chance to make a first impression.
Yes, I was going to do that at some point. Yes, forward. Okay, I'll put that in just so I can, in case I may change it. Not that I'll change that. Well, if I change it, I'll change it, but.
Yeah.
You only get one chance to put your best.
Make a first impression.
One chance to
make a first impression.
You only get one chance to make a first impression. Thank you for that words of wisdom. As an artist, your objective is to deliver superior artwork. Do a little bit of research. You'll find amazing portfolios on ArtStation, which I'll provide some links to some artists. Just to begin. Create a PebblePad where they can drop and drag your favorite portfolios and write. Well, I may get rid of that. Make this as sharp as you can. The cleaner and easier the work to create, the better it is for an art director you potentially show the work to, so he, she, or they can see what you can do. I'll provide all that stuff. So yeah, that's essentially what has to be done.
That's good stuff, bro.
Let's close this window.
That is good stuff, man. Good. Very nice.
Yeah. Well, it's not complete. I still have to elaborate on the vehicles the weapons and then the props, which I'll probably do tonight, depending on how my mood is.
That is.
But man.
Very cool, bro. Very cool.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Very professionally done.
It's comprehensive. That's it. That's all there is to it.
I like it. All right, bro. It's going to be your show for a little while. It's a Rich Draw stream. My kid is on his way, but
right.
I will be back. So keep it going.
There's hardly anybody here.
Yeah, well, they come and they go. I'll be back. Bye.
All right. Okay. All right. So I'll continue this for another half hour. If anybody's here or anybody decides they want to show up or whatnot, that would be great. So I'll be here for a bit. If anybody wants to join, the link is at the top of the chat. And I'm just going to keep drawing as I go. And, like I said, if no one shows up in a half hour, I'm just going to shut it down because I would like to relax. And I feel like I actually want to do some more work on what I have to do. So, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, I'm the only one here. This ought to be fun. I hope this isn't an allegory of my life. I really hope this isn't an allegory of how my existence is, because that would suck. All right, let's see if I can even. All right, yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, after this, I'm probably going to what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm probably gonna watch some doomsday scenario shows or something along those lines. Sound off if anybody's there. It would be nice to say hello to someone. Yeah, right now I'm just drawing a fish with a tuxedo on, and here we are. That's all I'm really doing. So, yeah. If I decide to end, I'll just end it. I can leave the studio. I can't do anything else with it. So, let's see. So yeah, I'm doing everything I can to stay here in the UK. And that'll be it. Let's see. Who's a baseball fan, man? Can you believe what the hell the Mets have done? Holy crap. Woo! They're the evil empire now, man. I dig it. Because F the Yankees. Ever since they lost Derek Jeter, ha ha, I hate the Yankees because they suck. They always sucked, except when Derek Jeter was on the team, because Derek Jeter is gone. Derek Jeter is gone. Derek Jeter is gone. Oh, man. I believe in miracles. Such came along, you sexy thing, you. Na 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 na. Such came along, you sexy thing, you. All right, here we are. Yeah. Oh man, no one else is here. I'm gonna bolt. I'm gonna get out of here. In case anybody shows up, I'm just leaving the studio. So if anyone decides to, wait, this Pops. Hey man.
Do you want me to end it? I can end it.
No one's gonna show up, so you might as well. I mean, what time is it now over there? It's like 18:34. That's 6:30. It should be 1:30 where you guys are.
Yeah, it's 1:30 here. It's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so I can only imagine everybody's with their families.
I mean, did you come out here for other people to draw, or did you come out here for you to draw? You know,
the first thing I was gonna do was I was gonna like see if anybody wanted to do it a little bit later today, but it looks like everyone's just with their families, so we might as well just end it because I'm just gonna relax. I've already worked enough today.
All
right, man. I'm gonna bounce. Have a good Christmas, man. I'll see you later.
You too. Everybody have a good day. We are going to be out of here.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought with it being such a unique thing that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. Things like that. And it's just a unique film of him.
He says, I beat you. He says, they say we came in under the dead of heat. He says, that's not true because I beat you. And the American said, well, he says, if you like to think so, he says, but I know the real story. He says, I know I clearly won that one.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to
hands. Jazz hands are done.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.